Wow, hello. Oh my god.
I'm here.
I wondered why fucking Kesha was here. Hi, Fred, you muppet.
You saboteur of the highest variety.
Oh
Already done an illicit timber, so this one is for Dean.
No, stop.
All right.
Stop, halt. We're beginning a new week.
It's adjusted, chat. It's adjusted.
It has been adjusted.
Pray it does not get adjusted anymore. Hello, how are you, chat? You bunch of lovely human beings.
Wait, do I have a slap button? I need the slap button because I need to slap chat.
Pretty sure you do.
I actually don't think I do.
What?
You know? I think I'm slapless.
What?
Yeah, I've been asking for a slap, but we haven't got it.
There's no slap?
No, I can put them in prison. But that's all I got for you, babe.
All right, chat, do a slap for Emily.
Timber. Yeah, they can slap,
Yeah,
but
they can
I
slap.
can't.
Well, I think everyone but you should be able to slap because you had the slap done to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that upsets me even further.
Slap.
Narratory!
38 months.
It said slap, it didn't even slap.
Oh. I have no idea.
Wrong brocket. Brocket? Wrong bracket. What's a bracket?
Did you not hear Vilkran's one?
Yeah.
It's like someone in the bedroom.
Wait, but hang on, let me hear it again.
I repeated it. It was just
Fresh and fruity, yeah. That's how I like it.
crumbs. It's not doing it now. Chat, is Pretzel playing? Yep.
Well, in our defense, we weren't expecting there to be other music. Also in our defense, we should have turned that off.
Look,
There's been a lot going on.
There's a lot going on, chat.
We can pause and play. Just stop and start the stream again. Thoughts? For the best, Dean. For the best.
Why?
Because we're stopping and starting the stream. It's a mess.
Okay.
Yeah. What the hell? It's coming together today.
Yeah.
Ow! Why is there a crumb?
A crumb! What is it? Did you get it? You look good.
I was about to, as it goes, I was about to be like, oh, I'm feeling myself. And then
There's a crumb.
there's a crumb in my hair. And I'm like, fuck you. Yes. You and Vilkran are always on it like a carb on it? Yes.
Yeah, you guys.
Thinking your lighting and camera look amazing today. Fred, did you change something?
I changed the temperature of the lights. The lights are now
I was going to say, I look
colour.
like me. This is what I actually look
Hey,
like.
look into your camera. Yeah.
Stunning and brave.
Yeah. So I changed the temperature of the lights. I made them more. I think they're 4,000 Kelvin.
It's 4,000 Kelvin, chat. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know about Kelvin.
Oh, saucy wink.
Oh. And my makeup really came together today, so that's nice. We were fighting an uphill battle.
I spilled a drink on my keyboard.
Yeah, Fred is streaming with my mini dinosaur keyboard because that's all he has.
all I
Because
got.
he was trying to clear up the desk and proceeded to destroy it.
I did a fuck up. Oh my.
So here's the thing. The reason that we were doing that, actually, on the subject of little dances,
What?
did you get the video of the football?
No. Yes, it's on here. Hang on, let me grab it.
So, chat. Hi. If you're wondering why was Fred tidying the minute before the stream started, it's because we found out 40 minutes ago, an hour ago, that tomorrow not only are we getting a new kitchen floor, but also our landlord is coming round. And you're thinking, oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, they're coming round at 8 in the morning.
8 in the morning.
For you guys, that's like 2 a.m. We're
It's
fucked
It's a bad
internationally.
Time, yeah. So the flooring person's come around at 8. The landlord's come around at 9, and we usually wake up at midday.
And usually go to bed at like 5 a.m. Dude, I'm vibing though.
I'm not
So
gonna lie.
here's the thing.
I'm literally like, I have to wake up at 8 in the morning, and I'm literally here like.
Look, you gyrate when you gyrate, you know? So it's the worst. I don't really know what we're going to do. But we just, okay, we just do our work at different times. Okay,
Yes.
It's not that we do less. It's just it happens at different times. Okay, it is a new hoodie, Megs. Fred got this one for Christmas. If you turn around, it has a cute guy on the back.
Welcome to workers' hours, Scotty. Don't say that like you know.
It's got a cute guy. He's doing world domination. He's touching. Dude. You're really using your eyes today. Megany is like, this is my color temperature. This is what I like. So yeah, we have been running around trying to get everything sorted for that, because tomorrow is going to be a shocker.
The good news is, though,
yeah,
I woke up today and I had a message on my Discord, not to me, but to like a group of people, saying, "Hey, if you're interested in another campaign, let me know." So I messaged them and I was sort of like, "Hello,
hello,"
and we got another sponsored gig in quarter one. We got and they're actually well-paying ones too.
Yeah,
I'm buzzing.
Yeah, so that's next week. That's not going to happen this week. That's going to happen next week.
All I'm saying, chat, is if you like mobile games...
Oh, it's what the doctor ordered. Look.
If you like mobile games and watching your favourite streamers earn some money...
Oh, God. Oh, no, I'm allergic. I'm allergic.
To money?
No.
That makes sense.
I'm not allergic to mobile games. I play a lot of mobile games, to be honest. But look, we're taking what we can take, all right? We need to keep your streamers solvent financially. Now, the worst possible thing is happening. I'm so allergic to 8 AM. In that we're supposed to be announcing a giveaway for you guys today. But I can't. Because the software that I use to make my graphics is broken. So I have to do it tomorrow. Because I cannot make the image necessary. No, look, you see? So even though the background is removed, it's like, no, it's not removed.
Hang on.
This is such a banger, though. So it's tomorrow. There's no PNGs, babe. There's no transparent images. Yeah, I've tried that. I've tried it all.
It's a JPEG.
They all have a white background. It's a JPEG, baby. Anyway, that's tomorrow's job. So sorry about it, chat. It means that you guys actually have 1 day less to join the giveaway. But whatever. You work with what you got. But it's a really cool thing, and I think you guys will really like it. So don't worry. Don't even try and overcome it, Fred. I have tried, and I have failed. So it's fine. This will be Ah! She's updating me.
Hey, stream. It was always supposed to be announced tomorrow. Yeah.
If I'd finished the art, it could have been done today by me, because I run my own stream.
It's going to happen tomorrow, because it's the first day of February.
There's no evidence. Bill stickers. Everybody's going to prison.
Bill stickers?
He's innocent. Anyway, Megan says, hello, Sophie, I love you. Timothy says, insurrection. The energy is varied in chat. You tell him, Soph says, collected one.
Ah.
Yeah. Ooh.
I don't like it. I
don't like it. Do I like it? Do I? Maybe I need to put on a little moustache, and this is like evil version of Fred and I.
Am I having a stroke?
What? James Bond is having a stronculence?
Do I need a bondulance? I look so... Wait, is one eye...
Yeah, one eye's puffier. Fred, ask yourself this question. Which side of your face do you sleep on? Which side?
I swapped, man.
Yeah, but which side do you primarily sleep on?
I look fine this way around.
Yeah, it's because you're used to the way you look that way around.
I sleep on... I can't remember.
You can't remember. Imagine you're lying in bed, as you do every single night. Fred's like, dead. Okay, so you're getting in the role. I love that for you. Now, you're lying on one side. You don't know.
I can't remember, man.
Okay, because like I specifically use a silk pillowcase because one, it's better for acne.
I think I lay on my right side.
Which side is that? Because I'm dyslexic. Yeah, that's the squash side, isn't it? So you're lying there all night like this. Why does my face look funny? Yeah, that's why I use a silk pillowcase.
Okay.
Partly that, mostly acne, but it does both. Also, it's nice for your hair. You should use it. You have curly hair. Cotton is the enemy of curly hair.
I've got a fucking dodgy face. I can't stop looking at my dodgy face now, whatever.
Keep flipping, Fred. He needs to know how dodgy he is. Chicken kebab, Dean. Let's go. Anyway, Fred's face aside, good day, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
It's a bit of a strange one because we were going to do the Hello Fresh cooking stream today, but now I don't think we will.
Well,
because
well, we can't stream
the
for too long.
landlord situation is occurring.
Yeah, if we stream for too long, then I mean, what time?
I don't want to like plug everything in the kitchen to do a cooking stream and then have to unplug everything so that tomorrow the landlord can come round and the Tyler can come round, right? But I think that means that probably we'll do a cooking stream on Thursday.
Yeah,
But that does also mean...
Depends if the floor is done or not.
Shit me.
Because they're basically, chat, we don't know what's going on. This is like literally...
We're in a situation.
You guys will not give a shit about this either
No.
way. But we might be getting tiles. We might be getting lino. We don't know. So we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
The landlord desperately wants tiles. I said, look, they're just going to break again. Just get...
She's like, nah, I know I can charge more for the house if it's got tiles in it.
True, but like also just always broken. But yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But the point is, theoretically, chat, Thursday will be... What's lino?
Like
The Great British Flooring,
like
lino.
a floor liner. Floor liner.
You don't know what
floor liner.
lino.
Yeah, it's called. I think they call it floor liner.
What? Why would they call it that? No, lino would go underneath. Linoleum.
Linoleum.
Floor, baby. Nice-ish, soft-ish floor.
There you go, linoleum.
Better
yeah.
than exploded tiles.
You can get high-end
high-end-
vinyl floor and it looks like
I'm
tiles.
going to be honest. I do not give a shit what she puts down. Currently, I could take a piece of the floor that we have and stab Fred with it. That's the situation. So I will take anything.
Chat. Question. Right. Sorry, I've got a new keyboard.
Well, it's not new. Show chat what you're working with. Fred soaked his keyboard.
I did.
He's trying to overcome many. Do you want to swap keyboards?
No.
Because you use your things more.
That's all right.
It's also dinosaur themed.
Chat. This is linoleum.
Mm-hmm.
Linoleum. How many of you guys just want to take a bite out of that?
Oh
Doesn't
no!
that look delicious?
I'm not gonna eat the floor.
Looks like the floor is made out of that stuff they put on cakes.
Yeah, I don't know how to change the rainbow of it. I don't know.
No. Looks pretty tasty to me. You guys are weird.
Caramac floor, let's go. No, yeah, we don't use that one very often. It's actually a lovely keyboard when it's not in like full RGB.
Yeah.
Because all of the keys have like little dinosaur themes on it and stuff.
You guys can kind of see. Do you see the Jurassic Park? And then I replaced some of the keys so that I could more know what they do.
What, you didn't just want them all to be egg and bone and stuff?
Well, yeah, I wanted to know what F1, F2 was and stuff like that. So
Egg, bone, DNA.
yeah, but I've left all the ones in the middle with the Jurassic Park font, and yeah, it's really cool. And this one, there's a bone right here. Just a bone. It's really cool.
It's very dinosaur-alicious. Anyway, yeah, so the week started off a little strange, but that's fine. Just means that some slight reorganization is going to happen. And what I actually did want to do is ask you guys... Hang on.
Oh. Is that a Sibud? Nice.
What I wanted to do is ask you guys, of the 3 meals that we ordered, which would you most like to see made? Because I'm happy to save one for Thursday. And I can show you guys what we ordered again. Because I want to make... in front of you guys, one, or maybe Fred will, depending on who, and we'll show you guys what we ordered. Because we're going to make one of them, unless things go wrong, and then we won't, but the plan is that we will. And I wanted to know which one you guys would like to see made, because we're just going to follow the recipe card, and I'm interested. So the first meal that we bought was Thai-inspired fried chicken bao with peanut sauce, fries, and sweet chili slaw.
Now, in my opinion, this one's the most interesting one. Like, I think that's cool. These two are really good, but you guys know what a burger looks like, and you guys probably know what moussaka is. But this one, the fried chicken bao...
but how many people here have made moussaka from scratch?
Bao for the win.
Looks hard to make the Thai one, the bao. Okay, let's try it.
So this is easy. This is 35 minutes, and...
That seems... I'm going to be honest with you. As a person who has made food in the past, that seems like a lie. So I'm very interested in how easy something that we all think looks difficult could be. But
chat, we actually have a... so if you guys use our link, if you guys do exclamation mark HelloFresh in chat, use our link. I think HelloFresh is still working. Then you actually get your first... it says it on the little thing. So you get 35% off your next 3 boxes, but I'm pretty sure you get your first box for like half price.
Yeah, first box is 50% off. Next 3 are 35% off. And you get some free gifts, which I've been told are largely desserts, which is nice. Because I don't usually buy myself a dessert, but if it comes for free... Oh, yeah, you're right. We do need an egg. Although I do still have a couple of eggs in the house.
Yeah,
so we will be okay. Because that was the only thing we need, was egg. Although I'm not sure how many eggs we need.
What happens if I press cook it?
The Sims style cooking animation
I
begins.
want to press cook it.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
it takes you
takes you
down
the
there. Okay,
instructions.
cool.
And also the ability to download them.
Add the red Thai curry style paste and fry until fragrant. Oh, that's going to smell real good. Add the peanut butter, water. So, chat, we actually have the box.
It showed up. So they were like,
Showed
it will
today.
show up on Tuesday. And it did. I will agree with you, Sub. If they hadn't have asked us if we wanted to like buy the food and try it, I would have been on the fence about trying it because basically, hey,
Literally
Everfell!
just started using this. Handy AF.
Now, I would like to remind
Nice.
all of my beloved viewers who already use HelloFresh that if you were to perhaps have a partner who wanted, to purchase you some HelloFresh, if you had, just another email, you can click the link in chat
Yep.
and get 50% off.
So yeah, your first box comes half price, and then
Do
you
you
get
get what I'm
your next
saying?
few boxes are also you get a discount, and also click all the fucking links.
I'm just saying to people in general. Okay, so might have a partner means use your work email. Read between the lines, all right? What I'm saying is, if you want to set up an email that's fremily@bemily.com, rather than, ours is business at Fremily, business at Fremily redo, then maybe that would get you, I'm just saying, get a
Yeah,
discount.
I'm
That's
not
all
gonna
saying.
lie. So chat, I have a confession to make. In the mad dash to tidy up before the landlord comes over tomorrow, I accidentally unpacked the HelloFresh box and put it in the fridge because I was like, "Oh, we're not cooking that tonight. I'm gonna unpack it and put it in the fridge because it's obviously got meat in it and stuff like that." And I was like, "Oh wait, we have to open this on stream."
Yes.
I'm an idiot.
And I should have realised because while I was doing my makeup, no joke, Fred came up to me and said, "Emily, look at this tiny cheese," and then left. And I should have gone, "Where did that cheese come from? Where did it come from? How did you get a tiny cheese?" I should have realised, but I was doing my eyeliner at the
Yeah.
time, so I was like,
So
"Get out!"
I want to let you guys know that when you get your box,
Yes.
it does actually come with each thing individually wrapped. I've put it all back in the box loose out the fridge because I'm dumb. However, we did get some free avocado topping.
Well, what was that? Is that not for anything?
No, it was just it was attached to it was attached to a bit
Just
of paper.
spices.
Yeah. So
It's just to literally put on avocado.
yeah. So it's maximum flavor, minimum effort. Take the taste of your cooking up a notch. So look, it's got a picture.
So do any of these have avocados? No, they're just saying put it on an avocado.
yeah, it's extra. It's like
Oh,
a free
nice,
taster
okay.
pack. Look.
Oh,
And
cute.
so get the full
So
size
if
pot.
you like to eat avocados, you can put this. It's like sesame seeds, tomato flakes, black pepper, I think, some other chili, coarse brown, pink peppercorns. Ooh, pink peppercorns. So, yeah. Fred ever so slightly, just a tiny, tiny bit ruined it. Also, Megan asked,
Also-
when does our campaign end? I'm going to be honest with you, babe.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm hoping a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But I respect your need to
not
wait
sure.
for payday. When is payday? When do people get paid in this day and age?
Yeah, I don't know. Some people get paid. I think bi-weekly payments are a bit more common now. But I have no.
I think there is longevity. I could ask Sophie, but she'll probably hit me. Payday today, Dan! Okay, so what have we got here? We have, welcome to HelloFresh. Home cooking made easy and affordable. Here's why you'll love HelloFresh. Keep these, so these are the items that they will never send you. They will never send you eggs, pepper, sugar, ketchup, flour, butter, oil, honey, or salt. So those things you need. I will say those are pretty straightforward.
onion.
Where's onion? I wonder if you've got any onions in the box. Download the app so that you have all your things.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Irish Spring, you could definitely use this as a way of dieting. Basically, just do HelloFresh and don't, because it's actually not that unaffordable either. I thought like HelloFresh, it would be like a luxury item, but it's actually like works out. Because I'm not gonna lie, this is a box full of stuff. Like you got little
I like
bread.
the way you keep getting up mysterious items.
Well, yeah.
You're like, look.
That's what I showed. Look, you got like never speak to me or my son again
Wait, why have we got 2 lots of breadcrumbs?
because it's different portions.
That's so cute.
So this is 25 grams of breadcrumbs, and this is 10 grams of
Okay,
breadcrumbs.
well, where are our ingredients? So what I'm going to do to see what we've got. Okay, so these are our recipe cards. So here we have the recipe card for
Right,
bao
this is-
buns.
It's not. They're not going to starve you either. You get a fair bit of food.
Here is the recipe card for... Oh, I've lost control. Here is the recipe card for veggie moussaka.
Mm-hmm.
And here is the recipe card for cheeseburger.
Burger.
I should not have bought burger, but the temptation was too good. Buns. All right, let's
I'm not
begin
gonna
with...
lie, these buns look fucking fire. These are like squishy and springy, and I'm like down with it.
I mean, it's probably also just frustrating to... Like, cause I know the whole thing about like local honey has your
You guys can read that.
local pollen in it, but like most people are just eating honey from wherever for the sake of sweetness. So I will say it's probably a lot of it is more to do with like sending a tiny pouch or something really sticky is a bit of a nightmare, you know?
Yeah. Also, I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of like really cool.
Zador!
Zador was subscribed for 94 months because
Thank
he's a
you,
fucking
Zador.
boss. But the reason why I fuck with this is because unless it's like one of like something that needs structure, everything, and I mean everything, comes in soft plastic. There isn't a single piece of hard plastic in here, and that's awesome for recycling.
Yes. Also, yeah, hard plastic is the devil's work. You're right. They definitely said honey. I've had honey in the boxes plenty of times. Well, that's what they said to me this time.
That might be a difference between oh wait, it's really, I don't know. Maybe it's just something they did in the past.
Yeah.
But,
or maybe they'll do it again in the future. Right. Seeing as you jumbled everything up, here's what I'm going to do.
Yes.
I'm going to shout ingredients at you.
Okay.
And you are going to pass them to me. And then that will be one meal.
Okay. Cool.
So, potatoes.
Potatoes. They're in the potato cupboard.
Okay, well, don't worry about that. Oh, my God. Right, trust me. We got potatoes.
Okay.
Chat, I need you guys... Chat, I need you guys to vote on whether or not I should force Fred to go and find the potatoes.
They're in the cupboard. I know where they are.
Yeah, but
They're in
I'm like...
little... They're in a packet, a bit piece of packaging that looks
Go
like
get them.
All right, fine.
This is literally the only thing we're contractually obliged to do. They were like, go on the website, order food, and then unbox it. And Fred's like, I've unboxed it. Yeah, we have a cupboard dedicated to potatoes. They need to go in the dark. Okay? They need darkness, or they start sprouting.
Florence, get out of my box.
Oh my God, I thought Florence was in the food box. I was like, no.
Potatoes.
Right. Great start, Fred. Potatoes. Secondly, garlic clove. Good luck.
That's with the rest of the garlic.
You have done the worst job in the world at this, right? Put that back in. Garlic. That's a bulb.
Yeah,
That's not a clove.
They send
They said it's a whole bulb.
Yeah.
Extravagant. Pass me my bulb. Excellent. Panko breadcrumbs. Now.
How many? How much?
The question is, what size breadcrumbs are we looking for here? I don't know. I'm sure it does. Where are they used?
What are you cooking?
Burger.
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 There are free burgers and there are free of these.
Well, I don't think you put them on the burger.
I don't know what you're doing.
Shape your burgers. Garlic, oil, ketchup.
If they're for the burger mince, I mean...
I think you might be right. I think you might be right. Give me those. Oh my God, am I making my own burgers?
I think so.
Holy shit, I just assumed I was just getting some burgers. Oh my God, I might be making them. Hey, Alex, how are you? Right, I have 1, 2, 3 things of panko breadcrumbs.
Yeah, what up, Alex?
Right, I would like beef mince.
Beef mince?
Yep. Beef me. Woo!
Yeah.
Beef!
So they don't send you patties. You got to make some burgers, chat.
Oh my God, 15% fat. Ooh.
You got to get your hands dirty.
That's good. That means that they
Mate, I wish more stuff came in packaging like that.
Yeah, but you do. Yeah, that is nice. Okay, beef.
Is it free range?
No, I do
don't-
not think so. For the price that
I mean,
we paid,
beef
I
has
doubt
to be
it.
free range, right?
Actually, you're right. Beef is always free range,
Like, you
but the
can't-
chicken probably isn't. No. But yeah, cow's always a free range. You literally, it's like cow and sheep. They have to be free range. They can't. Whereas pigs and chickens and turkeys, they can be kept like in small enclosures. Mature cheddar. You already showed this to me. The pressure is on.
I did. It's small though.
No, it's only like... No, all chickens in the UK do not have to be free range. Our chicken does have higher standards than, like... Our chicken does have higher standards than most of like Europe.
Yeah.
But it's not free range. Cheese.
I watched. Yeah.
Coleslaw mix. I'm really pleased I don't have to chop this up myself. Well, I think some of that may also be for the bow because that also has coleslaw.
Oh, then it's got to be one of
So give me one.
There you go.
Coleslaw. Right. Mayonnaise.
Oh wait, there's a couple actually.
Oh, thank God. Oh my God. Okay. But I worry that there'll be mayonnaise involved for the bao buns
Yeah,
too.
there probably
So
will be.
you know, just to let you guys know, there's a lot of mayonnaise. Wow, we're really glazed burger buns.
Is it these?
Yes. I was slightly paranoid because this has a 2 at the top. That we were only going to get 2 burgers, and I thought Sophie might punch me in the face. But there's 3 buns, therefore we are going to get 3 burgers.
Glazed buns.
Glazed. Chat, type 1 if you prefer your buns glazed.
What?
Okay, so that's burgers. Achievement unlocked.
Achievement.
Right, do you want to go deliver that to the kitchen?
Okay.
You can put it away, and then we can do the next level. You're a horse! I mean, whoops. If we have to clip this and send it to HelloFresh, I would like to make a public apology for that. Please understand.
Hashtag ad, you horse.
That was probably an error. Look, I said the C word on the front page of Twitch once. Hashtag ad, by the way, in case that was not made clear.
You did see Sophie's face when you said.
What did Sophie do? She was like...
When Emily when Emily
The
just said horse, she looked over like.
I'm working hard as well. Fred, however, is sabotaging.
I was going to say...
Aubergine.
You ever put on an old t-shirt and you're like, darling, too thin. You're just like,
Ah,
tossing it out there.
Jean. Ooh, it's a fresh.
Yeah, they're good.
Hang on.
They're actually nice size too.
Ooh. Hang on, let's see. Let's see if HelloFresh is living up to its promise of freshness. That's fresh as fuck. That's squeaky. That's firm. I like that.
That's good, man.
I'm going to be honest. That is a lot fresher than the ones I buy at Aldi, which usually feel a bit like they've been run over by an old lady in a Fiat Punto.
And coughed on by an old man.
Yeah, but you know, it is what it is. That's it's nice. Great. Next, toast up. Never mind. Next, we've already seen the garlic. That's been and gone. Dried oregano.
Dried oregano.
Stop rummaging. That's awfully specific. Look, old ladies around here can't have big cars. Oh my gosh. I would like to say to Miss Cuppy Kate. Oh wait, hang on. Marky Board!
54 months apparently. That's
Marky
4.5
Woo!
years. Less than
That's
3.
4.5 years. Did our meals not come in individual paper bags at our stop?
They did.
They did, Dot.
They did.
Guess what happened? Fred opened them all, and the only thing we're contractually obliged to do is open this on stream. And guess what? Fred opened them all, emptied them, then realised, and has now been running around collecting all the bits back up.
But I was putting them away.
He was trying to be
I
organised.
forgot, man. I was trying to be good because we have the landlord coming around
So
tomorrow.
usually they come, our floor is getting replaced. So usually they come in a lovely little sealed paper bag. On it, it says the dish. This is for the veggie moussaka, so you don't have to work it out. Which is why I am now making Fred find every item for me.
I was in my defense. We also look. I was going to put them in the fridge, right? The bags in the fridge,
Yeah.
but they didn't fit. And I was like, oh, there's meat in here. There's a chicken and there's beef. And I was like, I got to put them away. So yeah.
Great job. Guess what, chat? It's oregano. And if you are so food incompetent as to not even know what an oregano looks like, you don't need to worry because it's written on there.
Oregano.
Dried oregano, 1.5 grams, baby. Next, ground cinnamon.
Ground cinnamon.
Cuppy Kate, I said your name and then I stopped. What I was going to say was you said when you DM Emily and she doesn't reply, I've been running around, digitally running around, physically very still.
Yeah, if you
but
messed up
digitally
today-
running around a lot. So you have not been left on red. I am just... Also, my DMs are once again full of graphic design bots.
Yeah, same.
I am brittled. The last message I got just says, "How's is it going?"
But yeah, if you message us today,
You are not a bot.
if
no.
you message us today, that you're not going to get a reply. You'll get a reply tomorrow because I haven't replied to anyone either. It's just how it is sometimes.
I actually got invited to like a streamer night out
Hello
2 days
all.
ago, and I
I have a
replied to
big
that.
secret that will be public very soon. Smile.
An announcement of an
Yes!
announcement?
I love it when chatters are announcing their announcements. So here we have cinnamon, little paper package, very cute. Cinnamon.
Nice.
Next, I would like my split red lentils. Ooh. Chat, lentils, extremely good for you, extremely delicious, extremely easy to cook. Do more things with lentils. Worcester sauce. Oh, this is a lesson. Dear Americans, would you all like to know? We're going to teach you something. Every time an American sees this word, they have a panic attack. Okay? They go, Worcester! 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 It's just Worcester.
Worcester.
Worcester. Worcester sauce.
It's not Worcester.
It's not Worcester.
It's Worcester.
It's not Worcester. I love Worcester. It's not that either. Just Worcester sauce. Worcestershire. I know you know. I know you know. Because you are banging a Brit.
Also, if you want to say Shire, don't say sheer.
Sheer. Yeah,
And
unfortunately...
every American's always like, but why do you got, it's your own language. I'm like, dude, you realize the written part of our language is older than the spoken part, right? Like we've been writing longer than we've been talking in this way.
It's true. Yes. Ah.
I hereby announce that I will be not announcing an announcement of an
Bravo.
announcement.
Proud of you, Vilko.
That's true.
It's
What's
Beaver.
this here sauce?
See you in a bit, Soph.
What's the shit sauce? It goes great on everything. Everything.
Vegetable stock paste. Ooh. You don't even need to get your own stock. Ooh, I feel like a plant. Yeah, like a little bit of plant
Hey
feed.
Shane, what up, bro?
Finely chopped tomatoes with garlic and onion. Ooh.
The real question is, how does TTS fare? Worcestershire.
Oh!
Stunning job,
Oh,
TTS.
Brian, killing it. Nice.
Bangin'. TTS handled it. Chopped tomatoes are here. Ciabatta. Yeah, I get ciabatta. I forgot I mostly ordered this because I wanted the garlic bread that came alongside it. Ciabatta. Delightful. And then we have the creme fraiche.
For the
Chat.
training.
Get hype for my bell buns. Oh wait, that sounded like an inappropriate. Oh, that's a lot of creme
Shall I get
fraiche.
hype for my buns?
Glazed buns.
Peachy says, for the train, in it.
I feel like I'm a Canadian now. I got a little pouch of dairy.
Bag of milk.
Your little bag of milk. I got my creme fraiche. And lastly, but not leastly, grated hard Italian cheese.
Which size?
50 grams.
50 grams.
I think I made that up. No, I did. So I don't know how big it is. What it says is there's an S, and my brain read that as a 5. So ignore that. Pass me either. Whoa! It's huge!
But now for the real test. Take it home, K. Kona.
Worcestershire.
You
Crap!
folks are so fun.
Shane, thank you for the prime, pushing us up, getting
Thank you,
16
legend.
months.
Woo!
You guys are so fun. Thank you.
Aw, appreciations. We
And then-
try.
Oh,
Call of Dice! Just gifted 5 subs!
and put us back on 700 sub points.
Let's
Yeah.
go! Let's go! Jazz!
Nice, guys.
Chat, every time we get 5 gifted subs,
Jazz
we
and all.
do a game giveaway. Woo! So, if you would like to win a free game or a lovely item off our beautiful wheel, all you need to do is make sure you're following and type in ! Enter!
Exclamation!
If you're a tier
Or
2
else.
or a tier 3 sub, that is the $10 or the $25 subscription tier, you are automatically entered. So do nothing.
Do nothing.
Do nothing. But everybody else, type ! Enter. We've got tons of different stuff on the wheel. We've got big games, we've got little games, we've got indies, we've got classics, we've got horror,
Look
we got
the
it
button.
all.
Oh, chat.
We got a
some-
tier 3 sub.
We got a little giveaway train happening right now, chat.
Dear HelloFresh, Please let me have a dairy-free / lactose-free option for the recipes instead of only being able to choose vegan, or having to hawkishly watch recipes. I'm sick of throwing the milk products out and having to buy replacements.
Well, you know
That does suck.
We can communicate that in their direction, and they will probably say, "I know," but it would be nice to have that
It
as
would
an
be
option.
nice.
That is a good one. They
Even
do have a bunch of options, but
Even
obviously
if it was just like a reduced waste option, and you were happy to go get your own replacement.
X or Y, yeah,
Like,
fair.
basically, yeah, I understand. I get what you're saying, Dot. Like, you know, the throwing out the good product is the most annoying part.
Yeah, I agree. Right, that is everything necessary for Musaka.
Oh, let me put Musaka away then.
Thus far, we are 10 for 10 on all of our
Jesus
ingredients. Bang. So that was ingredients for veggie moussaka. I will make sure that I post a little bit of this on the Instagram story, and I try and post the pictures of the cooked meals at least over there. You saboteur. Dean won one of the giveaways. Now, just so that you guys can like see how everything turns out, because as I said, I've not used this before. I actually am feeling very optimistic right now. It looks great, but yeah, I've not tried it, so you know we will see. I also wanted to say, what was I going to say? You guys are fun as hell. Congratulations.
You guys are beautiful. Thank you very much for all the subs. Obviously, we had a bit of a sub drop off over the weekend, but that's okay. It's what we like to refer to as the subscriber count roller coaster.
It's up, it's down, it's up again, but that's fine. Thank you all thank you, Jez and Call of Dose, for those
Jez and all, thank you,
5
bro.
gifted subs each.
Love you,
Thank
Jez.
you, Wraithen, for a tier 3. That starts another game giveaway. So we are at least 4 game giveaways in a row right now. If you got a Prime sub, you've got a resub, and you would like to share it, do it now, because then we make the hype train look big, and everyone goes, "Wow, it's huge," you know, which is nice.
When people say, "Wow, it's huge," things I've never heard.
Up next,
3 more
Boom.
months smile.
Whom coming in with 66 months.
Tier fucking
Woo!
2.
Let's go.
Chat, give up some love.
And the last thing for us to unbox is the Thai-inspired fried chicken bao
Oh,
buns.
dude, I'm looking forward to this
Woo!
one. I'm actually hungry now. That's made me hungry.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm going to be honest. Fred and I actually, when we ordered our stuff, there were like 41 recipes to choose from, and we did not really look
through them. No! Look, we just got hungry. Hungry? Feed me!
Feed me. You know, we got hungry, and I saw some stuff. Like, do I usually make cheeseburgers? No, but do I want this? Yes.
Feed me burgers. Feed me. I would like to eat them. Feed me.
And lastly, this is the last one.
moussaka.
Delightful. I'm
Which
really
is an
excited
Italian
for that too.
staple, one of
No!
Emily's favourite meals
It's a
of all time.
Greek staple.
Oh, is it Greek?
How could you turn on the Greeks like
I always
this?
thought it was Italian.
You took one of their most famous dishes and you ascribed it to the Italians. Yeah, the world is upside down. I look like I have fangs. That looks cool. I wish I had fangs. Delicate friend!
You've
Congrats
won a
on the
free
win!
Game. The game you have won is, of course, The
Evil Within 2.
Great game.
Yay!
Great
Chat,
game.
you have 1 minute 25, so if you got anything, do it. So, there were potatoes. Those have already gone, so don't worry. We saw the potatoes. Up next, Thai Style Spice Blend.
Thai style spice blend. It is these 2 sachets.
Woohoo! Thai Style Spice Blend, including coriander, galangal, green peppercorns, garlic, lime zest, basil, lemongrass, bird's eye chilies, kaffir, lime leaves. I will say, for dishes like this, the pre-made stuff makes so much sense.
Yes.
Because we cook a lot, and I do like to make Thai, but I will say, keeping all of those things in the cupboard, ready to go when you need to pound them down into dust,
Hype train. Thank you so much.
is tough. It is annoying, and it does stop you from making delicious things like this.
If anyone's got any subs to share, by the way, now's the time. You can save the train. That's okay. Thank you very much.
No, I'm just kidding. The train is thick and luscious. Up next, we've already seen breadcrumbs, but I believe we have more breadcrumbs.
Yes, we do.
Bread me! Bang.
So good
breadcrumbs.
new woos. End of last year I thought I had asthma. Had a breathing test the other day and the tests were clear. Oh, she hyped.
Fuck yeah.
Look, so to be clear, we've clearly put the wrong breadcrumbs the wrong way around, because these are breaded. So, you know, we had the 3 big ones and then the 1 little one. Yeah, these are for the burgers, the other one. But
Thanks for the
it's
hype
fine.
train chat, and there it goes. Goodbye. And that's the game giveaway, chat. There's gonna be loads of game giveaways, but this is if you are new to the stream, all you got to do, by the way, is hit exclamation mark, hit the follow button, and then type exclamation mark enter in chat, and you could win a free game.
I make bulk paste and freeze it in ice cube trays. If I had a slightly bigger freezer, the thing is, when I do stuff like that, I either forget what it is because I don't label it properly, or everything starts to get the smell to it. You know, where everything crashes against each other and everything gets like the freezer smell. So like, I think if I had like a slightly bigger freezer where I could put a drawer just for like paste, I'd definitely do that. But right now that is not possible. Up next, chicken thighs.
I wonder if the alert is still there. Oshi.
I'm gonna beat you with these chicken thighs. Astro Chaos, congratulations, you won a giveaway. Super hot, mind control delete.
Nice.
Chicken. Nice and cold, by the way, in case you guys are worried. Cold.
Thanks
to
a
the
bit.
touch. Baby gem lettuce. Delightful.
It's fresh. It looks
Coleslaw
nice
mix. I think you already gave me most of those. Oh no, we still got more Woo, let's get that cabbage. Mayonnaise. I think you already thrust most of the mayonnaise at me.
I did. I thrust the mayonnaise at you.
Sweet chili sauce.
Sweet chili sauce.
Oh.
3.
3 chili sauces. Fantastic and stunning. Red, tight, style, paste.
Yeah.
Paste.
Taste.
And peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
I dropped a chili sauce. I'm not going to run that over. Ooh. Smooth. What? Oh, I read that wrong.
What'd you read?
So this is Poggers because it's palm oil free. But it says
Palm oil free?
yeah, because my current one has palm oil in it, and it pisses me off. I messaged Sainsbury's and I was like, "Why has my shit got palm oil in it?" And they were like, "It's sustainable palm oil," and I was like, "You can shove that up your ass, mate." So here's the thing, it says pinch me peanut, but did I read pinch me nut and go what?
Pinch my nut.
Anyway, we worked that out. And last but not least, bao buns. Buns. I wonder if I need to steam these.
Do you not need this broccoli?
For whom is this broccoli? Oh, I think we asked them to give us side vegetables.
Oh.
I think they said, do you want vegetables to go alongside your
We got
dishes?
some side broccoli.
And we said yes. So I'll probably do the broccoli with the burgers and I'll griddle it.
Sweet.
I mean, I imagine you can just steam it, whatever.
So chat, that is...
Your
Aw.
streams are genuinely such a comforting thing to watch, and I appreciate the two of you so much.
We appreciate you
Virtual
guys.
hug.
It would be much
that's
less
so
fun
cute.
without all of you here.
Well, thank you very much. I love to stream. It's my favorite thing. I get the big happy when I stream.
Yeah, it's the best. Hang on, let me...
Davy-chan, what a free game.
I am not, repeat, not using my toes to pick up chili sauce under the desk and then passing it to Fred. Fred, put your right hand down. Ah, that's the whole foot! He got it. Great, sorted. No one need know.
What did Davy-chan win? Davy-chan won Tanuki Sunset. Congratulations.
Yeah, if you pass me a vegetable, Scotty, it's
A
actually
vegetable?
beans on one side.
Which one?
It's the vegetable pack you were just chatting about.
Oh, what one of these?
Yeah. So, if you look, one side is broccoli, tender stem, and then there's some beans on the other side.
Oh, okay.
But this says, cook all greens veg sides. Cooking instruction, microwave them for 2 minutes. Steam them for 2 minutes. Boil them. Or, if you're me, ooh, these aren't even green beans. They're like the long beans, but you cut them into like skinny little strips. What's the sell by date on the fresh ingredients? This wants to be used by the 5th. And it is currently the 31st. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days on them.
Yep. Yeah, the bao buns.
I will say that the aubergines obviously didn't have a sell by date
8th
on
of
them.
February.
The aubergines didn't have a date on them, but I will say that they were much firmer than the ones I usually buy in the supermarket.
Yeah.
They were like firm.
Yeah,
to the point that I would like to give them like a day to be softer for when I cook them.
I think a lot of this stuff will probably last because it's actually fresh. It's a lot. It's like this feels like the vegetables you get when you go first thing in the morning at a posh supermarket. This is good. I actually am very impressed. I sometimes when you order food online and all that sort of stuff, you can be a bit wary and you can be a bit like, what's going to happen? But I'm not going to lie,
That's lovely.
Going
That's a
through all of
really-
this, I like the packaging a lot, because it's all soft plastic, which is easy to recycle. It's also easy in the bins and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah, it doesn't take
super
up any.
impressed.
It doesn't actually take up any space other than the cardboard,
I'm
which
gonna
is
put
nice.
all this away.
Hooray! That says cook me first on the card if it's a recipe full of fresh ingredients to make sure you use up what needs using first. Ah, that's good news. Oh, that's good, Dot. Yeah, I mean, I will say, given it's our first ever box, and I think I will use it again. I'm obviously going to wait till I've cooked everything, but I will say, I will at least use the 3 35% off boxes, and I think it will just be something that, even if I'm just ordering primarily for my meals, like if Sophie and Fred don't want to, but I think that sometimes I find, because the way that we do our cooking is that we rotate, so you've got like, I'll do a day, Fred will do a day, Sophie will do a day, and we'll pick the ingredients and buy the ingredients and then make the meal. But sometimes I'll be a bit like, I have no idea what I'm cooking. Oh my God. So I think that having a couple of those would allow me to just be like, right, open the bag, make the thing. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so their stuff is packer to you. Exactly. So from the packer to them to you. Supermarket stuff is packer, distribution center, storage area, shelf to you. So it hangs around more. Yeah, true. You've had it almost a year now. It's been helpful, helps with portion control. Like, we make the box and eat it, and that's it, and it's always enough, and we used to eat way too much. I think that's so good as well, Dot. That's something that we all, especially, not to, like, blast Fred, but especially Fred, because he makes food by the actual gallon, and, like, I have no issue with having some leftovers, but the number of times that I'll eat the same thing again for lunch, and then there will still be leftovers, and then, like, the next day it's not really good to eat, and it gets chucked away. Yeah, Fred and his mega lasagna, Fred and his actual gallon of chili. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just... No, I love chili. You got Bridge Constructor? Yes! That's so good! So yeah, chat, if you would like to try out HelloFresh, or if you've tried it in the past, but you would like to grab a box, or even grab the stuff that we're making this week, then you can click that link in chat. We do have a ridiculous link. We do have a ridiculous code, but it is automatically applied. And once your payment clears, we'll get a little update down here. No, please don't. And yeah, I think we have got this running for at least like a bit longer. I'm not sure exactly how long. I could ask Sophie. But I think it's running for a bit longer, so you guys can grab it when payday is, if that suits you better, or do whatever you want. But I do like cooking. I do feel like it gives me much more control over like what I actually get to eat. I better not be my mini cheese.
No.
And I will say that the like freedom to pick recipes and have them delivered to my house, but also to know that they're going to be healthy.
It's so brain off
I'm
it's
into
brain
that.
off cooking, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I'm into that.
You choose early on in the week what you want to cook, and it gets delivered, and then you just cook it. And honestly, all the instructions there, honestly, it's so good. Rather than sort of like having a recipe and being like, oh, where do I get Mexican style?
Yeah, I'm trying to get galangal. I'm trying
rainbow
to get
lentils or something. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
no, I can't find.
No, code no work in Norway.
that sucks.
No, that's so sad. Hang on. If I go here, that should give me the details, right? Because then at least I can read out what countries it works for. Wait, where's the little docket thing I had? Is it my DM? Not my DMs. Is it in my Gmail?
I'm not sure.
Let me have a look. It would be shared with me. Because I had a thing with all like the images and explained everything.
So it's nice because I sent you the right amount of each stuff. Yeah, mooses!
Oh my god! Hey, mooses!
Oh my god, today's a day of sub gifting.
Let's
Wow.
go!
Thank you so much, guys. Mooses.
I just looked into Streamlabs, not Stream Elements.
Right,
Mooses!
Caveman, I'm a Coconut, Sogrum, Paul Archer, and Bob the Knob. Welcome to
No!
the Welcome to the way of the Dragonflex.
What?
Bob the Knob, Em.
Bob the Knob is real and got an accidental gift sub? What? I feel like he's been conjured into existence by me joking about Bob the Knob all the time.
It's always rough having to buy like a pound of lentils for one dish.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is I do think, like, I have no issue with having stuff in the cupboard, but I do often end up with loads of scrag end bags of, like I made a dinner with lentils last week, and I used up, like, 3 kinds of lentils, and obviously that was not the most consistent dish, but I was like, for the love of God, I'm not buying even more lentils. So it's quite good to have, like, just the right amount to pour in. Yeah, it really does take off a lot of stress, which I'm super into. Now let me see if I can find out what countries that this goes to.
I don't know if I'm cooking personally.
Seeing as I've just
very stressful. But I will say I'm not the best at branching out into different cuisines. Like, I'm like, I know what I like, and I'm going to stick with that.
Yeah.
But this would be really good, especially for me, for being like, I'm going to branch out into a few different. Just gonna branch out, you know, do a bit of. Cause I don't really cook that much Thai. I know one Indian dish. You know what I mean? So this is it's cool. It's really good.
I'm sure it should be here.
No, I think it's in our email. Hang on, let me try and grab it.
Oh, sweet. I was like, I've hacked all the way in, and then it's not where I thought it would be.
I'm in.
Lentils store easy. Batch cook lentil soup, store it in the freezer. Yeah, I don't have the freezer space. I love lentil soup, and that's what I'm saying is I'm not stressed about having lentils. Like they are totally dry. But, like, I've got, like, lentils and beans up there that I've probably had in the cupboard for a year because I've not found a use for that specific lentil.
And I am also really bad at forgetting what's in the cupboard.
I actually think HelloFresh would save us a ton of money in just random ingredients that we end up with, like, 9 versions of. Because Fred's like, I bought more oregano. So if he actually started giving away herbs to people, so if he gave away, like, 3 packs of turmeric, like big tubs of turmeric, because Fred kept buying it for one Indian dish he makes and then being like, oh my God, we had like a kilo of turmeric and there was just no need for it. Now the good news is, chat, is that when Sheldon wins, it does not count.
Oh, just Sheldon.
And it means I must run another giveaway. So Spider Mooshes, you got 2 giveaways for 1.
It did say at one point, didn't it?
It did. It really did. Maybe there's another thing. Banner. No. Okay, none of that. Well, I'll let Fred.
Oh, here we go. France, the United States, the United Kingdom, Germany, the Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, Australia, Austria, Switzerland, Canada, New Zealand, Denmark, Sweden, Norway, and Italy. So it
should work for Norway.
It just says they operate in 17 countries, though. So it's kind of lame, but whatever.
But does it work? Why would it not work for Norway if they didn't tell? They didn't tell us it doesn't work for Norway.
No.
What you Norwegians got going on?
What you Norwegians doing?
I read that out and assumed that was everywhere that got the discount.
Yeah, I thought so too.
No, I'm sad. I'm sorry about your discount. What's this? Oh, more money off.
But yeah, so HelloFresh, I'm very impressed. The packaging's really awesome. Maybe you have to log into the Norwegian version of their site before using the code. I don't know. But
I mean, they said it, but I mean, maybe they just weren't expecting a lot of Norwegian sign-ups.
Maybe.
How dare they assume that I have no Norwegian viewers? Either way.
The Nords love us.
Either way, if you guys decide to use the link, it is appreciated. This is just a straight up sponsorship, but we do also get a kickback if you guys order. So we get double, but if you don't, that is also fine. I am happy to try and promote things that get people, feeling confident and giving them the ability to cook, get more dishes, get healthy stuff. Because don't get me wrong, I'm cool with promoting things that aren't good for you, but it's quite nice to have the opportunity to actually work with something where you get nice food and it's healthy, or not, depending on what you want to eat. But it's pretty much actually cooking. And we've been ordering in a lot less, and now when we do order in, it's more of an event rather than Jesus Christ, quick, get some food. PB Mazer,
you have won
Woo!
Drew Slasher.
That
Nice.
says Draw Slasher.
Oh, my bad.
Either way, congratulations. I hope it is fun.
Head on over to foreignspot.com/games, redeem your code. My UK postcode is not even listed on their website. That's really weird.
Can you not just input your address? Because what about other websites? Maybe are you in the Outer Hebrides or something? Because they'll have to deliver with a delivery company that does fresh, cold refrigerated stuff.
Right, okay.
But yeah, maybe not everywhere.
That's weird, right?
I don't mean that like sarcastically about the Outer Hebrides. I'm just saying like, or like places that are difficult to get access to. Because I keep having to say that to Fred whenever he finds a house like out in the sticks of the sticks, and he's like, look how cheap it is, look how much land we could have, there's a sheep, and I'm like, Fred, you'll never get another delivery again, and you like to order things next day all the time. And Fred's like,
look, I can deal with like 2-day delivery. Let us say there are Germany-wide, so they should work everywhere in Germany, but may not be available everywhere. Fair enough.
I was going to say that as well, Dean. Sometimes if you've got a new postcode, I am out in the
Neutrino
sticks.
says, I've been banned from cooking as I once set the oven on fire, whilst trying to cook fish fingers.
Yeah,
That's
but,
impressive.
Yeah, but that's also, you have to just keep an eye on the food you're cooking. All right? You can't walk away because then it will set on fire. When applying heat to something,
usually just becomes
eventually,
charcoal.
well, okay, yeah. I mean, I will say you probably had it on the grill and you probably just got it to smoke a lot.
And you probably got loads of oil like spluttering out and getting the top of the oven. And oh my god, it's terrible. But yeah. How long did you fucking leave it in there, right?
Yeah,
Dean?
that's not good.
But I wouldn't mind living out in the sticks if it meant that I could still get deliveries and also, you know, not next day, but like part of me is like, I'm not gonna lie, chat. As I'm getting older, the charm of London is starting to fizzle. You know what I mean? Especially considering that the last time I even saw any of my friends was a month ago.
Yeah, but that's okay. Yeah, but that's because no one's drinking right now.
It's January.
So Fred's like, I don't even need friends. I don't even have friends. Friends are cancelled. Look, fine, move. You don't need friends.
No.
Oh, now you don't want to move.
I mean, maybe. I'm not sure.
Go buy a house, then come at me. Then talk, all right?
Do you like fish sticks? Never had fish sticks. I spent like 10 years in London, moved to Shropshire during COVID. How's that been?
How's life in Shropshire? Great, hopefully.
Right, I want to pee real quick.
Get off right move, Fred. Literally.
I'm on right move. Yes.
Fred's always on fucking right move. Fred's always like, oh, what if we lived here? I'm like, do you actually want to live there? And he's like, no. Hides inside Satisfactory. I wish Satisfactory were better. It's fine. But I do love London because I have the ability to go to things. Like, what am I going to do? Literally, I keep being like, what the fuck am I going to do? I'm going to buy a house and then sit in it, what, for the rest of my life? It was cheap, though. What's the point? There's nothing to do.
What's this?
Just saying about living out in the sticks. What am I going to do?
Have
Just sit
project
there.
time. Build a
I don't have
fucking
any
pizza oven.
I don't have projects. What, and then cook for who? Make myself one pizza and just be like,
Food me.
well, that would be nice if I had any friends. Yeah, it's a really old South Park joke where basically it was like, is it gay to like fish sticks or something? I don't know. Or like, do you like fish sticks? But it's fish sticks, right? But he doesn't get the joke, so he's like, I love fish sticks, and then eventually becomes like a dolphin or something.
Right.
But yeah, like I'm not gonna knit and go for walks for the rest of my life.
It's like a boy soul.
Very quiet, miss the hustle and bustle of London, transport system, social life.
Damn. Okay, fine.
Fred's like, what do you mean if I got no friends and no reason to go outside that I might be lonely?
I just can't deal with this process anymore.
I can't deal with these prices. Look, and most of the north is gonna flood. Everything's flooding. The higher we can get, the better.
Everywhere's flooding. Australia and California are both flooding at the same time. It's weird. Peachy, you have a game to redeem. Please go and redeem your bloody games. Honestly. Depends on the hobbies. I guess you could never live in a big city. I could never live in a big city.
Valid. That's what I'm saying. Different experiences, different strokes for different folks. But I'm going to be honest with you. Brits are by and large exceedingly boring.
I tell you what, Onion, you wouldn't do well in a city, mate. You couldn't just throw your broken monitor out on the lawn and run it over
with a
lawnmower.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to do it, mate. Honestly. You'd have people phoning up the police instantly, being like, "Oh, it's fucking, he's doing it." I think I found you a PNG.
Oh, you didn't, mate. There's no PNGs. Yeah, but is it actually a PNG with a transparent background? Because it can be a PNG and not have a transparent background.
This is true.
Oh, it already exists. I think that answers that question, doesn't it?
Downloaded it before.
Let's have a look. It does not have a transparent background. I once again remained correct. But we will overcome the transparency problem Tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe.
By tomorrow. Yes.
Brighton is also close to London and the same price as London.
Yeah. Oh, so it's not that nice.
Brighton is a bit fishy.
I like Brighton in a lot of ways, but
I
it's
do
also...
too.
It's also got the, you know, when a place has been battered by the sea for a long time and everything looks extremely damp and battered.
Everything's encrusted in like seawater, you know what I mean? Or the salt deposit on the buildings. It is a little bit crusty in Brighton, okay? So,
yeah, every time I go to Brighton, I love Brighton and it's close and my friends like to
love
go there
Brighton.
and my friends went to uni there and all that stuff. I'm like, this is quite crusty. I
Well, there are
experienced
parts of
both
it that are
world,
nice.
city, and country, and if it wasn't so expensive, I would prefer to be in the city. This is what I'm saying. What are we going to do with our lives? We don't want to have children. We're going to what? Sit around? Just sit there? Turning to fucking dust?
with money.
What's the point?
No, I know.
What are you going to do with this money?
Just make a bed out of it. I don't know. Basically, look, shut up.
I'm just saying.
Fuck!
Fred's out here just
Emily was right about the PNG.
I know. Just leave me to my problems, okay? I will work it out.
Why is he? Chat, did you see this? This is amazing. This poor woman, I don't know who she is.
Yeah.
I don't know what her problem is, but she tweeted, she did an Instagram or TikTok and said, one random day you thought about studying abroad and now you're on a 12-hour plane flight leaving California for the first time and will be in a whole new environment for the next 6 months. University of Birmingham, here I come. Dude, hashtag Birmingham.
She's going to Birmingham.
Dude, when I
she
saw
thinks
that,
she's going to get a cultural experience and she's going to get a Birmingham experience.
she's gonna get a Birmingham experience. So bad, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I saw that and I was like, my reaction when? Like, you're leaving California for there couldn't be more of an opposite place.
It's so good.
Dude.
I literally hope, I desperately hope that she does like an honest TikTok series about it. Because I do think that there are fun experiences to be had, especially in like English culture as an American. But I do also think that a lot of time, even in like London and the like more normal cities, that people get very like, things are weird here. And I genuinely think an American let loose in the University of Birmingham.
A Californian.
Sophie went to Nottingham and nearly died.
She did.
You can't even mention the word Nottingham.
Dude, honestly, I am so here for it. I might have to go find her and like basically like stalk her TikTok and basically be like, updates please.
Updates
How's
from the
Birmingham? Is it the glamorous place you thought it was? No, of course it wasn't. It's
shit.
terrible. Birmingham's the worst. Oh man, I'm so looking forward to that.
Yeah,
That's gonna be amazing.
I'm not gonna lie, the only place worse, in my opinion, than Birmingham is Canary Wharf. So
Canary
mixed
Wharf
bag.
isn't too bad.
it's shit, mate.
I mean,
Friends
there's
are
nothing
still
there, but
okay,
it's not as bad as Birmingham. That's for sure.
I mean, Liverpool versus Oslo, Norway was enough of a culture shock. I can't even imagine going from California to Birmingham. Yeah, wait, where did you go to? Where did you start? Did you start in Liverpool and go to Oslo or vice versa? Yeah, she's going back. She's going to have to do 6 months, though.
Well,
She's there to study.
Were you confusing Yon Shopping, smaller than London? Yon Shopping was a culture shock. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm going to be honest.
Everything closing at like
Yeah.
8 o'clock.
Could
I was
not
like,
find food. We were dying.
I was like, oh, if you don't get it by 8, you're just gonna starve for the rest of the
Yeah,
night.
we managed to find a Subway that was like sort of open.
Yeah, kind of. It was,
But you couldn't sit in there and have your sandwich. They were like, out. Yeah, it was rough. So we ate Subway for dinner. The other thing is, I will say, like, I lived in San Francisco for a while, and I was working out there, and I had a culture shock in San Francisco. It was very much the like cool metropolitan city that I expected. I really feel like it gave me the experience I was expecting to have. There were definitely like culture shocks, like the homelessness was a surprise, and like a few other things, like, you know, culturally America and Britain are kind of different. But I will say that the thing that absolutely fucked me up was, so I was really pleased. I know not every city has an underground system, right? But they have the BART. And I knew the BART had a reputation for being rough. And like, yes, there were people smoking meth on the train, but I am a Londoner and I ignore people and they ignored me back and it was beautiful, right? Now, that being said, it was when I got on the BART and I was like, right, I was living in a place called, shit, I forgot where I lived.
You were in San Francisco, but the south part.
Shit. Glen Park. I was in Glen Park. That was where I was. So I got on the train, I got on the underground there, and I went north-ish, and I was like, right, I'm going to go as far as I can go. And I went to Oakland, right? And it wasn't that Oakland scared me or anything. It was that I assumed Oakland was just a part of San Francisco. It is its whole own city. You can literally, within I don't even know how long it takes to get from Glen Park. It's just too small. This is all of San Francisco. It's fucking tiny.
It is really small.
So it's all well and good to go, yon shopping, or however you pronounce
directions from here.
Yeah.
That's Glen Park Station.
Yeah.
To, let's say you want to get to the shopping area of Oakland, right? Mm-hmm. Add a destination.
It's a 2-hour walk.
It's a 2-hour walk, but it is a 25-minute drive or a 23 minutes on public transport.
So imagine how I felt getting on the train from my house and within 23 minutes being in a completely different city.
That's not a different city in my mind.
I was like,
the same
this is
city.
another part of San Francisco. And they were like, no. And I was like, so it's just a different bit. And they were like, no, this is its own city.
This is a completely different part.
That does not make sense to me. The fact that you can go up and down, left and right in San Francisco, you can be from one end to the other in 20 minutes, is insane to me.
It looks exactly the same as San Francisco as well. It looks the same.
Tell me, I was confused as fuck.
I've been to San Francisco. This looks exactly like San Francisco.
Oh no, Fred, this is a new whole city.
This is the same place.
Mm-hmm.
Oakland's rough, they said. Oakland's fucking posh, mate. What the fuck are you on about?
When I was there was Occupy Oakland, and I occupied Oakland for
They have nice graffiti.
Yeah, literally. Oh, no, it's
Can't be posh with nice graffiti.
Can't be ghetto. Oh, it's so ghetto. It's not. It's fine. It's fucking nice.
We got both side convenience. ATM side. Is that Ethereum? Accepted. Nice.
Yeah, they take ETH. They take ETH everywhere. You can buy tacos with Ethereum when I was there.
Dude.
But yeah, we went there to
Posh.
protest separately, and then we went there again to protest.
Loyal to the soil, Oakland.
Yeah. Go to the airport, you'll catch a stray. Yeah. Oh, it was not EBT. Did it say EBT? Yeah, EBT is food stamps.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
No, it's fair. It's because we don't do a food stamp system over here. You just get money. There's no credit. So if they go, oh, you get X amount of money for food, you just get money.
Mate,
it's a really weird way of doing it. But most places in San Francisco, I was down the fucking, where was it? I was down Mission, which is a really Hispanic road. And half the taco places take Ethereum. And I was like, okay, valid.
I'm used to London, because London's a shithole. God, London's such a shithole. This is where
Where the fuck are you now?
This is where I used to play hockey.
Oh, we're in Stratham?
Yeah, we're in Streatham, yeah. So this is
a shithole.
Streatham. This is what London looks like, and everyone's like, oh yeah, Oakland's rough. I'm sort of like, look at this fucking... this is the city, this is the capital of London. Mm-hmm. And it looks like a fucking shithole.
Yeah, it does. It does.
I wonder how much those apartments are. If I'm moving, can I move next to the ice rink?
Dude, I would actually support you moving next to the ice rink. I would support that. I don't want to live here, but frankly, this man wants to slide, and he can't.
I can't slide.
And I'm going to be honest with you. There are 2 places to ice skate somewhere close to us. One is here. Mm-hmm. This is a shithole. And the other one is in Surrey, in a place called... I forgot what the fuck it's called. Not Greenwich. Where do posh people live? Begins with G. Guildford. And you do not catch me dead in Guildford.
Guildford's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Guildford is like Canary Wharf, where it's just soulless. It's terrible.
It's a void. Emotionally, actually.
I mean, I've showed you where I used to live, right, chat? Where I used to live in Mitcham.
Yeah.
Yeah, shithole. Really
South
bad.
London has a reputation for being a shithole.
Yeah,
and it
shithole.
is.
Yeah. It's a good reputation. It's
Yeah,
accurate.
not only can I not afford Guildford, but you also would not catch me dead there. I actually had a really, really difficult time as both an LGBT member and a Londoner, where my friends were like, yo, Guildford is starting to do a Pride. We should go and show solidarity with Guildford Pride. And some of my friends did go. But I'm going to be honest with you. I could not
Not
bring
for you.
myself. I will go to Pride, but not in fucking Guildford.
Guildford?
Dead eye.
It's just crap.
Yes. I used to live in East London. It's a shithole there too. Yeah.
East London's come up though. East London's actually pretty fucking good now.
Yeah.
It's still the reason why I like East London is because it's got quite a large immigrant culture. So the food is gonna be fire.
Food's popping.
Right. Whereas in South London, it's like if especially in where we live in Kingston, it's quite gentrified. But there is still a lot of food options. But if it wasn't for the few immigrants we have down here, it would be like just
Oh my
fucking
God.
crap. Fucking
So much of
paninis
this
everywhere.
Yeah, so much shit paninis as well, not even good
Yeah.
ones. So much of this area has been fucking rescued by the existence of people who have come from other countries and are like, yo,
Yeah.
would you like some food and culture? And we're like, for the love of God,
The
yes.
Far Eastern Asians literally saved us, man. The
Yeah.
Koreans.
Well, there's a
the
place.
Vietnamese.
There's a place really close to us called New Malden, which when I grew up was like dead. It had like one shop and a stationer's, and that was it. It was, you know, when people talk about like the high street's dying, it was the dying high
Yeah.
street. There was not a coffee shop. There was like 3 charity shops. It was shit. And then over time, a bunch of like Korean people, like South Korean people,
yeah.
but also North Koreans.
A bunch of Korean people decided that New Malden was the place to be.
They're like, oh, there's loads of dead empty shops we could put shit in, and it's fucking popping now. It's like legit. People have heard of it.
It's actually where I got where I beat that guy up and then got punched in the nose. and
Yeah,
busted
but
my
they've
nose.
knocked that building down now.
It is really sad they've knocked it down. So, chat, if you've never been to New Malden, this is you'll come here. If you ever visit London and you want to eat Korean food, you'll come here.
Chick and beers.
Chick and beers.
That's
if I could
a-
go
that's a
forward,
banger.
Okay, apparently
You've
I'm
gone
not-
wonky.
There we go. So chicken beers on the corner, fucking lit. Best kebab. Let's ignore that.
Korean barbecue.
This place on the right here. This
K-Town
place,
BBQ.
oh,
Banger.
so good.
Our favourite karaoke place where Fred got punched used to be there. But now it's gone.
Now it's a gay construction site.
Why do I say imagining that like when Homer went to the steel mill? We work hard, we play hard.
But this place is really good. You go in there, they give you a ticket, they take your number down, and when a seat becomes available, they'll text you. So even when it's busy, you can still get
And
seated.
you can go into the glass house next door, which is only an okay pub, but like
somewhere.
it's the seating area, and it's better than Bar Malden, which Fred's already sped past because it's fucking shit.
And like Domino's and all that
Yeah.
bullshit. So you come down here. Waitrose is around the corner, so if you fancy spending loads of money for no reason, you go around there.
You've already passed Bing Su and Cake.
No, I have. I'm an idiot.
Soul Plaza.
You got Soul Plaza. Was it back
Bing
here?
Su, Cake and Bing Su.
Su.
Chat,
Really
if you
good.
don't know what Bing Su is, just get on it.
Just get on
It's
it, mate.
lit. If you ever see the opportunity, just hit that.
This church is mostly Koreans. They're very Christian, apparently.
Yeah, there's a lot of Christian. You will periodically see somebody walking down that green place does lit food.
Green place?
You were looking at it.
Oh, I'm
but
sorry.
You
Oh,
see the
this
place
green
with the green
place.
frontage? Food is not. No, next door.
Oh.
The one that's got not. That's the stationers. They never shut down. You know, I said New Malden used to have one shop and a stationers. They're still up.
Not bad.
That place, the food is very good.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Typical London High Street? Yes, but with a huge Korean population.
It used to
here.
be so bad. Honestly, none of this was open. Literally, I could point out every single shop down here that used to be. The cancer research shop has always been there, and that baker's next door to it has always been there. Yumi Sushi, I've never been there. It looks mid, but maybe it'll be good.
Oh, where's that place? No, it's Domino's now. The place that you took me for gimbap at that one.
Okay, yeah, they shut it down.
So this used to be a Korean place where they used to sell Korean sushi. Gimbap?
Yeah, I think it's called gimbap.
And Emily took me there once, so you could get an entire tray of gimbap for like £3 back in the day, like 10 years ago. And Emily took me there, and it got closed down because of like how bad the food. Like,
Okay, the
standards were.
food hygiene was really bad, and yes, there were rats. That cafe is where the sandwich that we named after Florence is from. Oh, actually, no, next door, the Arforno. Actually, no, I'm wrong, that one.
It's this one, right?
Yeah, because they're actually the same
so
business.
Cafe Gallio is me and Emily used to go in here all the time because we used to
Because it was
live,
the only cafe.
we used
there
to
was
live
nothing.
down there like
Way
a
down there.
20-minute walk,
Yeah.
30-minute walk down that way, and we used to come here and we used to get the Florence and Sorrento panini.
And that's why Florence is called Florence.
That's why
She
Florence
was
is
named
called
after a
Florence.
sandwich, and Fred was hungry. But look, you can get bubble tea now. You don't even understand. If I could
Bubble
find like a
tea.
map of this place in like the 90s, it was just dust.
It was bad.
There was no food. There was no supermarket. There was nothing.
So you got Residential Soul. That's literally for Korean people, I think.
They're like, yo, do you want to live?
Come
But
live in Korea.
You'd like someone...
in Korea. Come live in New Malden. It's just
Mate,
like Korea.
Shit changed. That used to be the Fountain. It's knocked down now. Not that one. That's the Watchman. That
shit pub.
was
Now it's gonna
the
be
worst pub in the
luxury
world.
apartments, like
which
every fucking...
I live. Also, that fountain hasn't been on in years, and it's really sad, but it's because everyone kept putting bubbles in it. Everyone was like, yo, bubbles are neat.
So the reason why we're going down here, chat,
Right, why are we going down here?
is because
Yeah.
as you come down here, there are more Korean restaurants.
Yeah.
And these Korean restaurants
They're like even
are
more legit.
fire. Coffee and bubble. Like,
finally.
You kidding me? You kidding me?
Also, there's a place down here that sells like Indian and Pakistani sweets. They are lit.
But yeah, if you ever, you'll come down this road, right? If you ever visit to get Korean food in London, and you'll be like, what the fuck am I doing down here? Then you'll go into the Pai Dang, and you'll be like, oh, this is why I'm here, because the food is fire.
Actually, there's probably like the best Korean barbecue that I've ever experienced is down here.
Yeah.
But it was literally opposite, just like a derelict, knocked down building, and it was so funny. You've taken the wrong turn. It's
fuck.
Right, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's down there somewhere. But it was fucking derelict. You're craving bubble tea now. The temptation to order bubble tea, but know that I don't want to spend £10 on ordering 2 drinks is high. Yeah, you've gone mad wrong.
I've gone
but that's
mad
okay.
wrong. Yeah, so now we're at the industrial estate, and I've gone completely wrong. But it's interesting. So, chat, if you ever go to New Malden and it looks like you're in a sketchy area, just know it's
immediately
fine.
purchase food.
It's fine. If you find yourself in a sketchy area called New Malden, walk into the first Korean restaurant you see and just order anything. It'll be great. Trust me. Cool. No, fucking load up Google Maps on your phone and put in restaurant 5 stars in Korean, and it'd be great. It'd be awesome.
Be so good. Yeah. But yeah, it was really funny because we got there and we were like, oh, that's a literally knocked down derelict building. Yeah. I've actually never been into Doner Kebab as well. They've just opened German Doner Kebab here, like in Kingston, and I do rate German kebabs, but I don't rate big brands doing kebabs. How dare you? I have 9,000 local kebab shops. I could never, in a million years, enter a big brand. That's how we ended up with Greggs everywhere. Think about it, chap. Back in the day, there were bakeries. Now they're all Greggs, and we're supposed to be pleased about it.
So, chap, I don't know if you know this. Random aside. And I'm doing this for Emily, because she'll love.
Thank you.
So, apparently, sorry to make Logan Paul appear on your screen. I apologize very much. But Logan Paul is now, he's made Prime the official drink of the UFC. So they're sponsoring UFC essentially, as far as I can tell, right? So I think Prime. I mean, I don't know who on earth would just drink Prime. Like, it's weird. Like, just don't, chat. Like, you know. But someone said that this picture and this picture have the same energy.
Fight milk.
Fight milk.
They didn't quite have the budget. Yeah, you get all the strength of a crow. Because it's made with crow's eggs, and and alcohol, I think.
Oh,
It
really?
makes you fight. It's the only energy drink made by security
bodyguards.
Yeah, by bodyguards. That's it. I was gonna say security guards. Yeah, bodyguards. They got really popular within the UFC, but because it helped people cut weight, because you would shit your brains out and throw up everywhere when you drank it. So they tried to make it more palatable, and everyone stopped drinking it because they were like, I'm not making weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Fort Logan Paul was cancelled many times over, but
it doesn't matter if you have money.
if you get money and you get views, no, you can never really be cancelled.
Exactly.
Basically, chat. If you have enough viewers, it doesn't matter. You can't be cancelled. You're immune. Mate, everyone's been talking about the Atrioc. I don't even know if I want to talk about it. The Atrioc.
I want to make fun of him for being such a fucking cringe lord.
Did you guys? I don't know. Did you guys see the Atrioc thing? Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, have you? If you've been on Twitter, you've probably seen it.
I don't blame you guys for not knowing about the Atrioc thing, but essentially, fair enough.
Valid.
This guy who's a streamer, he is fairly prominent these days, as far as I can tell.
Yes, I have no idea what he actually did.
So he is a marketing guy. He actually runs, would you believe, a marketing company for streamers.
Yeah. He also used to work for Twitch. He also used to work for
Nvidia.
Nvidia.
Sure. And so He averages 5,500 views. He is
Viewers.
sorry,
Concurrently.
Yeah, concurrent viewers. So if you go to his stream, he'll be streaming to like 5,500 people on average. It's pretty fucking good.
It's a lot
right?
of people.
It's a lot of people. Like you're talking about, like that's like you keep that up, you're gonna be a millionaire. Don't worry about it. And he's already like quite like an affluent sort of guy anyway. So he's just living the life, right? He is dating he is friends with Ludwig and QT Cinderella, who are a couple.
So yeah, Ludwig and him are like really close.
They're good chumps.
Which is obviously a really good way of making your stream popular, is being friends with one of the most famous streamers going.
And so one day, Atrioc is streaming, the other day, I should mention.
Yes.
And he alt-tabs on his stream. So Ludwig is a YouTube streamer. He's very popular. Cutie Cinderella, I'm pretty sure she's still on Twitch, but she is Ludwig's girlfriend, but also a streamer in her own right also. She also does the her own version of the Streamer Awards, which, I'm pretty sure Ludwig won last time, which is quite funny.
Hey, Fred! Congratulations, you won the Frem Awards.
Oh, thank you. Oh, wow, I can't believe I won the completely impartial Frem Awards. So, yeah, it is what it is.
I mean, it's funny, yeah.
And so,
That's not the point.
That's not the point. So, Atrioc, good friends with Ludwig, good friends with QT Cinderella, good friends with a bunch of streamers, runs a streamer agency where he looks like gets streamers deals and like he's like in charge of their stream kind of a little bit. Got married recently. QT Cinderella actually made him his wedding cake.
Baked his wedding cake. I wonder if I can find it. It looked really good.
She's actually
She really slayed that cake.
no, she's got talent, man. Dax Hound with the 54 months. Thank you very much.
Woo!
I don't know why the sub keeps making the lights behind us go white, but I'm glad it's not blinding either of us.
Shit's getting confusing, but we'll go with it. Okay, that's not working. Okay, there's a YouTube video, so they let me make their wedding cake. Oh, this is sad. So if you want evidence of friendship, it is here. Here is a video entitled "So They Let Me Make Their Wedding Cake," and he's got a great rack.
Nice pair.
There's QT Cinderella.
There's wife.
There's wife.
Wife of.
I actually can't tell these two apart. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Atrioc's not him. I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is. Right, excellent. He's gone. He's got a cracking rack, and that's probably Atrioc. Back to here. Let me see if I can show you the cake at the end. Let's see if we can get a finale picture of the
she's
cake.
really good at making cakes.
Wait, you've got a picture of the cake.
It's not. I don't think this is the cake, but this is.
This is one of her cakes.
Well, she posted like some of y'all didn't know I used to make cakes. Well, here's some of my favorites. So she made this. She made this. I mean, that's beautiful. You know what I mean?
Lit!
Like, these are great cakes.
Dude, that one with the little topper, I definitely just want to pick the top off. Not that one. No, the next one. Look how
this
little
one.
it is, but it's perfect. It's like hand-sized.
And like,
Damn!
that's
So,
very much like the cake that we bought for our wedding, and that was like a lit cake. You know what I mean? So but props to QT Cinderella. She got talent. You know
that's
what I mean?
full-on cake talent.
And so Atrioc is streaming, and he alt tabs. But the thing is, when you alt tab, you can see everything, right?
Yeah.
It's not a cake, but
81
Woo!
months.
Thank you.
So yeah, you can see the windows, and he's got a lot of windows open, but one of them has some not so good images.
Dare we say some not safe for workplace images?
Yes.
Now that's already not great because you're at work.
You're
and you
at
probably
work.
don't want to be displaying
On your
porn.
work PC,
Yes.
no less.
Yes.
The problem is that it was actually like pictures of other streamers.
Yeah. No, I was going to make a joke and be like, do y'all not have phones? Do you remember when he did that announcement? But essentially, what are you doing? Anyway, so yes, these are images.
I think streamers have made very very public comments about they have their relaxation laptop, which has not logged into anything. And it's a laptop where they go on, and
It's the Fap Top.
it's the Fap Top.
And I respect your rights to the Fap Top. Now,
Mine is right here.
just kidding. But
Look, chat, if you're a streamer, you got to have a Fap Top, all right?
Yeah.
The last thing you want is to go to a website that begins with X and start sweating when you have to type it into the address bar. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
That's the last thing you want.
At the end of the day, keep your workspace professional. Now, that being said, if it was just a case of he showed some porn,
Shrug.
whatever, people do stuff. I
Look,
mean,
it's embarrassing.
Darkside Phil's tossed off how many times on stream now?
Hundreds.
Just literally, you can't start that man like, chat, are you there? Oh, God. So, like, usually that would not make the
my boy's
news.
got a kink, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's a... That's a fetish at that point. But so yeah, it's not like people have like shown porn. Everyone watches porn. I watch porn. You watch porn. You watch porn. Chat.
No.
Everyone do the porn. But he was looking at, and I'm gonna be frank right now. He was looking at deep fakes of streamers, women on Twitch, popular. And it was a website. People found out that you can't access unless you pay for it with, your card. And it also has pictures of loads of women on it, including people he is close friends with.
So not only is he watching deep fakes and looking at deep fakes of women who did not consent to be in this content and didn't make the content. So it's not even, it's still awful if it's content that like you made and did not want to be shared, and there's laws against revenge porn, but this is a whole other thing where someone has literally taken your likeness, attached it to some porn star or something to make it look like you're doing these things, and then sold it for profit. So he literally alt tabs, and there are pictures or videos, I don't know exactly what it was because I've only seen it blurred out, of like NSFW pictures of women that he works with and that he is friends with open on his computer. As an ex-Twitch staff member, as a person who worked for Nvidia, as somebody who's still trying to run businesses. Oh my god, this thing is back in my hair. Fred, help! It's back! Crummies! Okay, we've recovered.
Yeah, so
obviously,
if only he had a relaxation laptop. That's what I'm talking about, right? You've got enough money, you've got all the expenses. Why? Have another fucking gaming setup next door. You know what I mean? Have a.
Obviously, it would have been bad for him regardless to have that. Like, have porn or something shown. Even if it was like, let's say it's a woman who streams his OnlyFans, right? That would have been awkward. But it would have been consensual. She said, pay the money and you get to see the stuff. You paid the money, you get to see the stuff. Now, what's worth bearing in mind is that none of this is consensual.
No.
None of these women said they wanted to be in this content.
No.
Some fucking pervert has literally made it, sold it for profit, and this man who doesn't, he's not just like in the industry. Like, I would never want to do that to somebody full stop, let alone somebody who is in my circle, right? Like, I don't know any of the women involved personally. I met Pokimane once briefly.
Yeah.
But the last thing I would want is to like put money in the pocket of somebody who's literally making like predatory and illegal content of someone. But he knows these women. He is like friends with them.
It's
One of the
rough,
women
bro.
on that site literally made his wedding cake.
It's rough, dude. I watched Sweet Anita and she was not happy.
No.
Sweet Anita literally said that she turned down millions of pounds, dollars, whatever, because she didn't want to do sex work, because she didn't want to have an OnlyFans. And she's popular enough that she probably would like get quite a lot of subscribers and make a lot of money. And it's one of those things where it's like, now against her will, she is now, and then also what people aren't talking about, which is kind of like also true, is that now that now Cutie Cinderella has tweeted out saying, Jesus Christ, the amount of body dysmorphia I'm getting now, because I've seen myself in a way that I don't look.
Yeah.
And
I've seen my face on someone else's body, and obviously these people aren't thinking about how it would make you feel. They're just picking out the body they think is like the fittest or whatever fits your skin tone or something.
And in my opinion, the non-consensuality of it is actually part of the fucking kink for a lot of these guys. Like, people who look at that sort of content, I don't look at that sort of content, chat. I watch quite benign porn, actually. I watch quite just regular boring shit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a very spicy individual. But it's one of those things where, like, I think that for a lot of these guys who like that content, like, the idea that it is, like, not consensual is actually part of why they like it so much.
What the fuck is going on with my head?
What was that sound?
I don't know. It sounds like a fucking train is trying to crash outside.
Scary first! What if this
sub is cursed, and the longer I let it go on, the crazier the world gets? Nah.
I mean, it's 85 months. Wait,
it has been pretty crazy.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm like, what is going on with me, dude?
What's happened?
Just something was in my hair.
Oh, you got loads of crumbs.
Well, 2. I wouldn't put it as loads. and I seem to be relatively crumb-free now. But I mean, what was it?
But yeah, so basically, there's
No, I think any woman who has been on the internet knows that it's the lack of consent that a lot of guys get off on. You go, hey, do you want to see a nice picture of me? Here's a nice picture. And they're like, ooh, why would you do that?
Well,
But if you like stand up in a way that shows some bra, or if you lean forward, or if you whatever, that will be screenshot, shared around. Like, this woman was saying that her friend runs Fansly and OnlyFans, something like that. And she was saying that when she posted like sexy videos of herself and was like, hey, I'm feeling sexy, people would be like, ooh, gross, whatever. And then when she made it seem like there was an accidental flash, she was like, saves, shares, everyone's talking about it, everyone's linking it to people, because it's the minute they think they've got something that they weren't supposed to get, they're all about it.
It's weird, man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not trying to be like holier than thou or like trying to do anything like that, like you know, but like I just don't know. Part of me, I don't know. Maybe it's just.
I think at the end of the day, whatever your feelings are, it is all of our responsibilities to keep our kinks moral. That's the reality of it, right?
So gross,
if you want to find a girl who is happy to, you sub to her fan house and she sends you, or fan house, and they don't do that stuff. You sub to their Fansly or their OnlyFans or whatever, and they give you the whole, oh, you're not supposed to be seeing this experience. Fine.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't care. But this is the thing, is that when you turn around and you know these women, like, it's not even a hypothetical, oh, well, probably this girl wouldn't like this. This is someone you're straight up friends with, and it's still not good enough to be like, I appreciate that she is a pretty woman or a beautiful woman. No, you've got to go out there and buy this content and then lie about it and go, I was having a wank and I clicked a couple of the wrong links.
Yeah, it's tough. So there's do you remember that time we were at one of your friends' parties? And so Emily's got a whole bunch of friends, right, from school. And I was standing around with some of the boyfriends. And then one of the newer boyfriends, who I didn't really know that well, and I'm pretty sure is not in the group anymore, basically kind of like leant over to me and was sort of like, this is years ago. And he goes, did you see the fappening? And I was like, what, the big leak? And he was like, yes. And I was like, I mean, I saw some of the pictures. They were just posted on Twitter, but like, I didn't go looking because it's a little bit weird, right? And he was sort of like, oh, I got it all. I downloaded it, backed it up. And I was like,
Yeah.
I was like,
Help! There's freaks in the kitchen.
Yeah, it was a weird
And this is the thing, Fred was kind of like...
And he was like not shy about it
Not
at
only
all.
That's the thing, is it's not only have you done it, but the fact that you're willing, like happy to talk about it.
It's the first time I met him. I never saw him again. He was literally just sort of like, hello, wank brother. And I'm like, not me, mate.
No, thank you. I'm cool. Yeah, celebrity obsessed much. No, the whole thing, like, the fact that all these women came out and were like, wow, that was for my boyfriend who I was long distance with. That was not for you. And guys like, don't care. It's for me if I say it is. And it's like, dude, that's so creepy. And I was going to get to that, Megs, and you're 100% right. So there's a whole hole in his apology story, which was that he was clicking on Pornhub and...
So
AI, porn, and deepfake is banned. They're all together.
If you search for deepfake on Pornhub, apparently, I don't go on any.
No, but this is what people were saying.
But no, yeah, basically, if you search for deepfake on Pornhub, you get a warning. This content is not legal. I'm pretty sure, or is illegal or something.
What you are searching for is illegal.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, so like, what the fuck's going on? So there's an entire Dexerto article about it, which basically says Twitch streamer Atrioc gives tearful apology after paying for deepfakes of female streamers. It's just fucked up, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know any of these people, right? But he's friends with them. That just makes it double fucked up. Popular Twitch streamer Atrioc has apologized after briefly exposing. And by the way, having a wife in the background during your teary apology, where your career is on the line, is the bureau de cronge. You know what I mean? He had visited a deepfake website that included inappropriate deepfakes of female streamers, including Pokimane and Maya Higa, which is... The worst part about it was like halfway scrolled down and he'd like saved it for later. So he had it open clearly because he was like, I'm not closing that website. That'll come in handy later. Like thinking that he's sly or something like that. And then obviously gets caught. So then on January 30th, a clip claiming to expose Atrioc looking for deepfakes of other streamers gained traction. In the clip, Atrioc briefly shows his tabs, one of which was allegedly a deepfake website. And people did find the actual website and everything.
Well, that's actually part of the problem as well. Like, I don't want to talk too much about like the impact on the women because it's very sad, and like especially QT Cinderella has been really upset by it. But one of the messed up things is that this has been such a huge promotion for that site, which is illegal, that they have been buying these images and then sending them to the girls. So that's what was really upsetting QT Cinderella, was she was saying, well, now everyone is talking about this, which I didn't even know existed.
Yeah.
People have been sending it to me.
Rough.
Because that's the thing, is it's not enough. It's not enough to fake images of somebody. It's not enough to then buy and enjoy them and be a fucking perv about it. Now you have to let them know.
Yeah.
By the way, I did this to you.
Well, it's part of the power, right?
Yeah,
It's part of the non-consensual power play. Is that hey, just so you know, you didn't want this to happen, and I've seen it, and I'm now going to tell you.
I used to have people do that.
It in your face.
I used to have people do that all the time before I started my Fansly, where I was like, I'll just post the stuff I feel comfortable with there. Before I started that, I used to get people who used to send me pictures of them saving pictures of me that I'd posted on Twitter into their
Wank folder.
Barnsley, you're right, Dean Barnsley. Sorry, it's because it's part of this conversation. I'm not promoting it. But they would literally be like, "Oh yeah, here's a picture of me. I've right-click saved this into my folder for wanking, and it's called like and it's like up against all this like other porn and hardcore porn and stuff." And I was like, "Okay, cool, great." And people would sometimes even post pictures of,
The act.
The act. It's not even just about look at what I've got. It's also like look what I just did.
Yeah, it's also no one wants
People
to see
are
that.
freaks, mate. Freaks. They're weirdos.
But it's not about them thinking that you want to see it. It's about like thrusting it in your face.
Yeah.
Like,
Look what I just did to you. I'm like, you understand that's some pixels.
So
pixels,
then,
it's not me.
Atrioc apologized over deepfake controversy. So he says, "This is so embarrassing. Poor him. He's really had it rough, guys." Atrioc said he explained that he had taken a keen interest in AI and deepfake technology, such as AI art. But I was on a regular website, and there was an ad on every video, and then I clicked it, and then I'm in this rabbit hole. I got morbidly curious, and I clicked something. It's gross, and I'm sorry. It's so embarrassing. Bear in mind, he had to put his payment details in, and you know, on these like small, sketchy, random back of the fucking down some random alleyway websites, you gotta like type. It's not gonna have PayPal support or anything like that. You gotta like be like 442289 all your card details, and it's like I don't know. It just seems like a sketchy. For one, he said Pornhub. There's no AI or deepfake porn on Pornhub. I don't know. It just seems
It's
sketchy
lies
to me.
on lies on lies.
It does feel like he's lying.
Yeah.
I agree with you. What is deepfake? It's like AI, like kind of like porn, I guess. Well, not always porn, but it's like AI. Basically, you know when people like they make their face look like someone else? It's that.
Yeah, it's like facial masking, essentially.
There's no excuse for it. I'm not defending it in any way. I think this whole category of stuff is wrong. And it's just like, dude, like, you got caught. I don't know. Part of me is like, that fucking sucks for these women. I can't believe that he's like done that, and like he's like kind of a scumbag. The other part of my brain is like, dude, you are literally new to streaming, and you've been given the golden goose. You used to work at Twitch, you used to work at Nvidia. You're friends with one of the biggest streamers that in existence right now. You're best friends with them almost. You've got all these contacts. You've got this like stream ready to go. You've got all this like capital and stuff like that to like make your stream big from the beginning, and you just fucking can't stop wanking on your fucking streaming PC. What's
To your
wrong
friends.
with you?
To people who like you're going to meet.
It could have been anything. Literally anything. He could have been watching gay porn. He could have been watching fucking anything.
Yeah.
And it would have been fine. It
yeah,
would have
it would have been embarrassing. Move on.
It would have
could have
got-
been any weird fetish. Fine, whatever, you know. But no, it has to be unconsensual, mostly illegal content. And I said the exact same thing, Mooses. I said it gives real I fell into her vagina energy. Like I fell penis first. This bottle shot up my ass because I sat on it by accident. Yeah, the fact that they are his friends is like, it's just layer on layer on layer of disrespect. Do you know what I mean? Also, I just wanted to show you this because I think it's actually hilarious. The chances of my audio not working are high, but let's cross our fingers. This is the last TikTok he posted before this all went down.
Go on then.
You got a freebie here. Definitely in college, I would have shown my browser history, porn and all, for solid A's free. And it's like, where is it public, you know? Is it on a website called like atriocsbrowserhistory.net or something? Because who's going there? Are my friends and family like checking? I would just say, hey, I made this deal for straight A's. Don't
Sorry
look.
about that audio. I do not think
Hopefully
that's
they
me.
just wouldn't look. It's an Amber Alert. It's texted to everybody in the fucking... Everyone in the country gets a text alert.
So he did a press the button thing, and it's pass all your classes with solid A's, but you have to have your browser history made public. And then literally the next day this happens. I'm like, you conjured this, you fucking idiot.
Mate, that
you
is-
absolute smooth brain buffoon.
That is
You
some
didn't even get any
serendipity.
solid A's because you failed at the ability to stream.
So yeah, it's really weird, and like
There are
he's.
some dumb fucking streamers.
I don't know how you can come back from this. I don't know how you like how you.
I don't think he should.
No.
Fuck off.
It's one of those things where like you've now burnt a bridge with like with Ludwig. And, I mean, maybe not. I don't know. I'm not one to presume that what their situation is. But like you would assume like she's already tweeted out saying fuck Atrioc. You know what I mean? She's getting like DM'd all the time. She didn't even know this existed before. Neither did Sweet Anita. Like this entire situation is how Sweet Anita found out she was on the website, and she tweeted out saying, "I literally chose to pass up millions by not going into sex work, and some random Cheeto encrusted porn addict solicits my body without my consent instead. Don't know whether to cry, break stuff, or laugh at this point." And it's a fair reaction. You know what I mean? And like, yeah, then now people are like, there are some people obviously like these fucking like, God, these literal, actual like fucking mouth breathers on Twitter being like, oh, it's part of the territory when you're a big millionaire streamer. And it's like, bro, we do not dehumanize people because of their income. Like, don't get me wrong, you can say a lot of stuff about rich people and all that sort of stuff, but you don't dehumanize.
Also, do you think
someone.
this is only happening to rich people?
No.
Like, their richness is not the reason this happened. People are trying to invoke, oh, privileged rich people, da 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 da. This isn't why it's happening. No one who watches that cares about their bank balance. They're not getting one over on the rich people. They're just predating on somebody that they feel like they should have more access to than they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to play that clip. I thought it was
No.
really sad. And honestly, like, Fred and I generally try and cover things in a slightly light-hearted way. And I want to talk about this, but I don't really want to put, like, somebody crying about their horrible friend being... I don't feel like that needs to be here. We can appreciate that it's a shit thing to go through without, like...
Without like putting it on display. Yeah.
Like, here's someone crying. Like,
No, it's clearly
she's sad.
awful,
It's
right?
shit.
Like, it's for one, you get sexualized all the time anyway as a woman, and on the other, and now you've been sexualized to a high degree against your will with someone's body that isn't even yours, and now you've got to deal with the fact that sort of like you're having dysmorphia because you're like, oh, like they actually like photoshopped me with a better body than what I have.
Or, yeah, I mean, even
Or
like,
larger
better,
breasts or
like, better
whatever.
by their standards, but, like,
You know what I mean?
different. Yeah, I just wanted it to be like,
Yeah,
there is
yeah.
no, like, better.
No, yeah,
It's just,
air quotes
yeah,
better,
yeah, I
you
know
know
what you mean.
And not
So
not.
it would, maybe in a way that picks out the things that you've always seen as a flaw in yourself and then highlighting them by changing them.
Because
you know what I
know
mean?
what scars people have and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, maybe she's got like a scar going across the top of her stomach, and I don't know if she does, but like then you see pictures of yourself looking all sexy without a scar, and you're sort of like, dude, now it makes you think about your scar. It's fucked up. The entire thing is really
Yeah.
just quite sort of like dehumanizing, and I don't know what's the word, like feel is like violating. You know?
And also, he's in a position of power in like 3 parts of the industry.
And he's like going on about, we always try to make. Dude, his apology was like so full of like, like
I actually have a cut down 26-second version of his apology summarized. If we want to see it,
his apology was so like tactical. It
Yes.
made it feel so ingenuine, in my opinion.
Yes, in my opinion, I also agree. I tell you what, we'll listen to. Well, I think we can give him 26 seconds to laugh at him. Also, it's really awful because he has brought his wife along in the background to cry out of focus.
Nice.
Because at the end of the day, like, your relationship is private. Like, obviously your wife is upset. Is this to help me feel worse for you? Like, oh, it's so sad that your wife is also sad. Like, dude, weird.
Honestly, you know, like
Very much facing himself as the victim.
You know what kind of boils my blood is all the people posting hearts in his chat. So he's got emote only chat, right? Because obviously,
Yeah.
and everyone's posting hearts.
More of this.
dude.
More of this.
The people posting hearts is like, this situation has no way affected me, but I forgive you. And it's
Yeah.
like, no, that's not for you to forgive, you fuck. I don't know. Everyone posting hearts in his chat right now, scum.
Banned.
Scum.
I mean, I talk about the dangers of stuff all the time. I don't know.
You're on 0.25 speed, by the way.
Oh, why am I going extra fast?
I actually noticed that when I opened clips up earlier, I was also on different speeds. It was weird.
Interesting. Yes, your speeds have gone wrong.
I mean, I talk about the dangers of stuff all the time. I don't know. I saw a fucking ad at 2 a.m. and I clicked it and I fucking just...
Clicked it, downloaded it, spent money on it. Dude! She looked like she was ready to murder him. Holy fuck. Dude.
Oh, I mean,
Daggers, baby. No, I mean, I would feel the same
the
way.
household income's on the line here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One would assume anyway. I don't know if she works, but like...
Well, I mean, also, she probably knows... She knows those
Yeah.
people as well, and he's gross, and...
If someone's come to
You know
your
what I
wedding,
mean?
you know him.
But I just saw that this turn, and I was like, whew. I got the shivers. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get smoked.
There's no excuse.
No.
I really
Sure.
am sorry.
Doesn't matter.
I guess most of all to the people in the community that just feel let down because
Most of all, the community.
Because you mean a lot to me. I don't know. I mean,
I'm
I
mostly
talk about the dangers
sorry
of stuff all the
to you, Chad,
Yes,
because you enable me to live a comfy lifestyle.
chat. I wish you didn't know these bad things about me that I've tried really hard to hide so that no one would know. In fact, what I've actually done is position myself as the opposite of this. Because he was going on about how, like, he tries to make his stream, like, a safe place for women and doesn't allow, like, misogyny in his chat. And then he's doing misogyny. And he's like, that's not what you expect. And I'm like, dude.
I just want to apologize for ruining my brand image to you, chat. It really is important to me to appear as someone with...
Yeah.
I don't know. It's an entire apology. I'm not going to lie. It's skeezy. I'm scared about this technology coming to VR if it isn't already there. I mean, we are going to have to deal with this in the future, 100%. Like, the technology is only getting easier. We now can, like, clone people's voices. So you're going to have, like, the combination of, like, 3D modeling and also voice. It's a dark... We're heading down a dark direction, and it's going to be stuff that we need to address in the future, and it's probably going to have to be treated a lot like ACP. Like, if you get caught with it, you're fucked. You know what I mean?
Like, how can his wife even be there? If I did something like that, my wife would drop my ass off the airport for deportation. I mean, I will say, like, I appreciate the fact that, like, once you're married, any process takes time, right? Whether or not you're getting divorced, or whether they want to have a separation, or whether she can forgive him. But I don't see why that needs to be brought to our plate or to anyone else's plate. At the end of the day, the women who turn around and say, I'm really hurt by this, that is nothing to do with how the wife feels, their relationship, whatever. At the end of the day, he had responsibility to his wife that's separate to his responsibility to his friends, which is separate from the responsibility to his community, and he fucked all of them.
He's clearly... She's there as... she's forgiven me. And she's on my side. So you guys... what you know... And it's definitely... It's a chess move, you know what I mean? It's so weird. I don't know why when...
Look, a woman's on my side.
Like, the woman who, you know, would consider this really bad is on... Whatever. It's fucking... It's a... He knows that his, like, career is, like, in jeopardy right now.
Yeah, the one thing I will say is, while I agree, like, it is a bit of a narcissistic move to make such a public apology, I do also think that people will be saying, apologize, and he obviously wants to move past this. He doesn't want to give up the
Also,
career that
it's
he's built.
Such a bad thing to get caught with that he's probably having a panic. Do you know what I mean? I don't really...
Yeah, he's like, how do we dial this back?
Yeah.
I will say her body language does say that she's not on his side. And I will also say that, as we've seen with that guy from the Try Guys who was cheating on his wife, Ned? Am I wrong? I'm not going to say names because I don't know a Try Guy from the other. But one of them was cheating on his wife. And she basically was like, we're going to try and work through this publicly. And then it's gradually, seemingly behind the scenes descended. Like, she's taken that she's his wife out of her Instagram bio and some other bits like that. So it does look like they're moving in the direction, or may also already be broken up. But at the end of the day, as I said, I'm not involved in your relationship. Your relationship has nothing to do with this. So in my opinion, like, not going public about whether or not you're breaking up, totally valid. Also, like, taking your time to break up, also valid. You know, marriages are a complex thing, and, you know, they only just did one.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know that that it was not a UK offence to share pornographic deepfakes without consent. I didn't know that. I would have assumed it was illegal.
But nothing gets made illegal until they go, oh shit, everyone's doing it, and then they never like.
No, 100%. Like it makes sense.
Yeah.
I just didn't know that.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where I do think that we're gonna have to start really, really quickly, very quickly addressing all these AI concerns because like. AI slash algorithms, like advanced algorithms, whatever you want to call them. Everyone just uses AI as a catch-all. It's going to start becoming a concern for a lot of things. Like people are now getting kicked out of university for plagiarism, and it's only going to take one person to sue back and like be like, "This isn't plagiarism because I didn't copy anyone." You know what I mean? It's an interesting. We're entering into an interesting world, is what I'm saying, and I don't know if the world's going to be able to keep up because, like, honestly. The technology's come out now. In 5 years' time, it's going to be unbelievable. Like the era of green screen might be over because like someone just type in like I want this, remove the background from the shot. You know what I mean? It's going to be mad, honestly. And yeah.
Don't have to pause that, but yeah, that sucks. I leave for 2 days. This goes down. Complete insanity.
So I feel really bad.
Grim.
The people who should feel bad for chat are the women who have been affected by this, who have been victimized by this, who have been like violated by this,
who are doing nothing more than trying to be a streamer, the same way he is, the same way all these other popular guy streamers are, and they get absolutely fawned over, and these women just get treated like shit all over the place, and you're just supposed to deal with it because you're a woman, and it's shite.
And Atrioc deserves every bit of every bit that's coming to him. He deserves it all, 100%. Like,
I can imagine.
You're responsible for the Pandora's box that you've opened, and also you are a horrible person. Like this is scumbag behavior. Like it's really bad. It's really bad.
Yeah,
it's been a rough day at work. I tell you that. Yeah, it makes sense.
It's a shit thing to talk about, and it's a shit thing to like even have to like think about because we all know it happens, and the thing is we also know why it happens, and it happens to degrade. Like at the end of the day, this literally isn't the person they think it is. Do you know what I mean? They know it isn't that person, and yet it's still there being like, oh well, I want to like imagine that I have access to you like this. It's so fucking grim. It's so fucking grim.
And it's
anyway, we can put it behind us because I feel like we've talked about it. I feel like we couldn't not. There's too much of it going on, and I do also feel like it's important because I think we are going to see more and more and more of this with creepy little fucking weirdos who never go outside, have no respect for women, and I'm not going to lie as well, the whole fucking manosphere shit literally breathes for this stuff. The more they can run around and be like, women, you suck, by the way, and aren't valuable at all. I can shove your face on whatever I want. I can make you do whatever I want. Like, so grim. And like,
and honestly, it's the only time you'll see people like guys being truly upset by this, and guys in mass, by the way, not individual men. Obviously, I'm upset by this, but like, the
and
average,
I'm sure lots of you are as well.
The average chud, you know what I mean? We're talking about the guy who just doesn't think and sort of like, well, if you didn't want people to make porn of you, then you shouldn't have become a famous streamer. You know, those sorts of guys who do exist, by the way. Until someone starts making like porn of like, AI porn of like the big male streamers, and then all of a sudden it's going to be they're going to be like, well, that's outrageous.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so
I'm sure such and such wouldn't want to be seen, fucking spread eagle on all fours, and it's like, no, it's not good. I imagine they don't.
The kids just call us females these days, dude. The fucking female, the fucking like a Star Trek.
The fucking Andrew Tate predate. Oh, the Ferengi. The Andrew Tate predation on the algorithm. Vile. And it just shows you that like allowing the algorithm to decide what gets watched, and honestly the decision to make, basically people who write algorithms are lazy because they go, how do we know if somebody really enjoyed this, right? And you've got things like watch time, you've got things like pressing like, but they really go, what we're looking for is people to access the site and stay on the site. So what we want is people who are engaging in arguments on the site, because the longer you spend arguing on the site, the more time you're here watching our adverts. So they would rather show you stuff that's going to get you pissed off, stuff that's going to make you argue and then somebody else argue back with you, than they want to show you things you're just going to like.
Hey man,
and that's the thing.
I pat myself on the back every day, man. I was on that alt-right, what do you call it?
Pipeline?
Pipeline. I was on it. I was in it. I was on it. I was watching atheist videos. I was watching like logic, and I was all about logic and reason. Those are the only things you need. Like, people let their emotions get in the way too much. Because I was like dealing with people who were like, I really didn't like religion very much, right? So I was on the atheist pipeline, and then all of a sudden, this guy I used to watch called Thunderfoot, and he was like really, really. I thought he was really smart, and he came off in a really cool way that I liked. And he started going on about how women are stupid inherently, and I was like, this is not really for me anymore. And I just got off it. I was like, you know what? That's kind of, I don't really vibe with that. I'm out of here. Peace.
Yeah.
And then
you were like, I was here for the facts and logic. That seems very unfactual and illogical.
Yeah.
To be like half the people, idiots. You're like, that seems wrong.
And that's when I got off. And then all of a sudden, everything was very opaque. I was sort of like, you're clearly just a misogynist. You just don't like women. You're just a cunt. And then And then here we are. And now people are sort of like, Fred's a fucking, like, lib. He's fucking, he's always going on about something on Twitter. Like, whatever.
Can't stop me unless Elon bans you.
Just because everyone else is too afraid to have an opinion.
Literally. Everyone who's like, that's right, I have hot takes. I'm so, like, edgy and cool. Like, all these edgy guys who will literally never turn around and say anything about anything. Yeah, I mean, it's hard. I think, like... Even if it's less delicious than that, but equally worrying, I think they're primarily trying to optimize to keep people watching. And that's actually the unchecked algorithm which decides what argumentative and polarizing content. Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying, Jess. Is I'm not saying someone is sitting there cackling, going, let's make Andrew Tate go viral. But what they're doing is creating a system where to prioritize view time, to prioritize the number of times that you access the site, they go, great. We want as much content of that causes discussion, and then the discussion is always people having rows. So then you post the most polarizing content, and there are people out there who are making balanced, reasoned content, even if it leans left or right. That content does not do well. Reasoned arguments about why you feel a certain way are not popular.
No.
Because it does not get the engagement that they want. Now, they could change the algorithm to serve you more reasoned content, but they don't want to. Because they want you, at the end of the day, as with everything, it's all about making the most possible money.
Divisive content definitely gets more clicks, definitely, because you want to feel like you're on a side, right? It's and like we live in such like a left wing versus right wing, men versus women, like fucking clashing environment anyway, and like it's just shit. Like, and like this is the kind of thing with like YouTube and other platforms and TikTok. You can almost say whatever the fuck you want, right? And that's the algorithm for you. Like Andrew Tate can literally sit there talking about how like bitches are just bitches, and if they don't do what I say, I'll fucking backhand them. And people working at his companies are like, that's fine. That's just someone's opinion, man. But on Twitch, you get banned, right? That's kind of why I love Twitch, and everyone always talks shit about Twitch, and I don't know why. Twitch is actually one of the best platforms for safety on the internet. Better than Twitter, better than YouTube, better than fucking TikTok. There is no website I know of that's safer for everyone than Twitch. Because you know what? Steven Crowder has almost 6 million subscribers on YouTube, gets over 1 million views on every single video, nearly, that he posts, and he wouldn't last a fucking day on Twitch.
No.
Like... wouldn't last a day. He's way too racist, sexist, homophobic, transphobic, all the things. Twitter's going down these days.
100%. But that's the thing, is Twitter desperately needs to make money. Elon paid super over the odds for Twitter, and so he now needs to push as much... like, Twitter's already been divisive, because when you are trying to discuss big issues in text, in tiny little paragraphs, that's always going to end in disaster, right? Now you add to it that Elon desperately needs you on the site as much as possible. Yeah. He is going to spoon feed you whatever fucking shitty content he wants to try and make sure that you stay there arguing about your right to live or not be turned into fucking diabolical porn or whatever that you don't want done. And he will do that time and time and time again until he has somehow managed to pay off the 44 billion that he's never getting back.
Can I just say I had to use short mode on the stream today, and damn, that shit is so useful. One button, stream project even quicker than I can click. Protected quicker than you can even click. That's so good, Im. Good.
And that's the thing is, we have over the years experienced loads of hate raids. We've had tons of them, and they suck, and they always really derail the content, and they also make you feel like shit. And that ability to be like, oh, it's gone. It's literally like out of my mind, out of my eye line, feels so good and is so helpful. So yeah, I mean, I think that Twitch, obviously being a live platform, really needs more protection. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and so Ramsey says, would you rather a human or a robot decide if a video is good or not? It doesn't really matter. As long as there are like rules that are being followed, it doesn't really bother me either way. So like, if we agree to no inciting of hatred towards specific groups, or any group, like if we can like get some established rules, and as the algorithms get better at detecting,
I want to be clear, my issue with like algorithms isn't that I specifically think, although it is true that on TikTok it has been shown that there is like essentially a flame button where they're like, yo, make this go viral.
Yeah.
And people can click that. So if they think a video is good and they really want to push it, then I think that is, its own thing. But the majority of the time, your views are decided by the algorithm who's saying, who do they think wants to see this video? And a lot of that algorithm is looking at when they show it to people. Do they watch it all the way through? Do they engage with it? Do they comment? I mean, that's pretty much the main challenge for like all content creation when you're not trying to argue with people, when you're not there going like, by the way, guys, did you know water's bad for you? And then you get 10,000 people going, water is good for you. Great, engagement, you're going to go viral,
Those
right?
mostly, sorry, go ahead.
No, and I was just saying the issue isn't specifically like one person deciding whether or not something is appropriate. It's that the algorithm is specifically targeted to put controversial content in your eye line. So because that is what gets the engagement that they want, which then leads you to hearing thousands of people a day telling you that women are a piece of shit or Muslims are terrorists or whatever.
Never even heard of a hate raid? It's super common. Well, it used to be a lot more common back in the day before there was a lot, because now you can just, like Imp said, you can just press a button and just get rid of hate raids. They're much less enjoyable for the hate raiders, but back in the day, people it used to happen a lot. It used to happen to us a few times, where people just come in and they just say something about you. They would make fun of the way I look, or they make fun of Emily just for being a woman, and or like they'd be like, nice boobs, Emily, or something like that, and there would just be like thousands of messages, all the same thing, and then you'd have to stop your chat for a little bit, just turn everything off, trolling, but in mass. You know what I mean? Like big trolling.
Yeah. So like 1,000 or 2,000 accounts would come flying in, writing something racist, or posting pictures of fucking Hitler or whatever.
So Ramsey says, but those mostly opinions make it hard. So it's one of those things where yes, individual bias can affect, like if someone's there clicking on what video is good, what video is bad, then their bias might interfere, but that's why you have like rigid rules and it can be a little bit tough on YouTube sometimes, because like YouTubers, their videos get like manually reviewed and they still like are guilty of the thing, but they're like, I didn't show any gore, so what are you flagging me for gore for?
It's not a perfect system.
No.
But the reason that Andrew Tate is popular isn't because somebody decided not to ban him.
Well, that was my point, is that I was like, there are some opinions that just aren't, you can't have them. Like, it's one of those things where a lot of people don't like hearing that. A lot of people don't like ultimate free speech at all times. In my opinion, no, you don't get to have those opinions and exist on like, you shouldn't anyway. Because on Twitch, I love Twitch. You're homophobic, get banned. You racist, get banned. You might not get banned forever. You might get a couple of tries until, if you say the N word, you might get a second chance, maybe. Depends on how you say it. But generally, it's like Twitch are pretty strict with that sort of thing, and that's one of the reasons why I respect Twitch so much. But then you got like Steven Crowder, who's like consistently quite racist, and he's like golden boy of YouTube.
Yeah, extremely racist, and YouTube don't care, because it's like, if you don't put your toe over that slur line, that's enough, you're fine. I mean, I think he does say slurs. I don't actually know.
I don't know if it's slurs.
I think he has, but
he basically implies a lot of shit, says a lot of like stereotypical shit. He does like the Asian thing where he wears like a rice hat and like does that with his eyes. It's fucked. It's not good. It's bad. It's like full on old school white supremacy racism, you know what I mean?
But like, essentially, I don't expect that any social media platform will take any responsibility for the direction that they are pushing the world, because this isn't the world moving in a direction. It's really fucking racist. Yeah. Oh no, Crowder is like racist.
Yeah.
There was a whole thing recently where he what was that? There's a video literally entitled "Steven Crowder spews racist nonsense for 3 straight minutes."
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
Holy shit! You can't show
No,
that.
I don't even want to show it.
Dude, that's the most racist shit I've seen in my life.
Yeah, yeah.
Rice paddy hat, eyes, glasses, looking like Mr. Magoo.
They've done blackface.
Blackface.
Yeah, it's it's bad.
Fake teeth, the whole jam. It's like you're watching.
Yeah, if you want to see a
Breakfast at
chat,
Tiffany's.
you can just go to Google, type in Steven Crowder, racist, and it will show you. It will show you.
It's really racist.
Yeah, it's bad. It is bad.
Fucking awful. It's not even like Jesus. And someone else is dressed up like a guy's like dressed up like a geisha.
Yeah, geisha. Yeah. He wouldn't last a second on on Twitch. And that's why I like Twitch. Hello from Poland.
Never, yeah.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah, no. It was actually quite funny. Steven Crowder recently has been in some controversy, but not because he's a massive dickhead, even though he is, but because
the infighting.
So basically, he's a right-wing content creator, as is
Ben Shapiro.
Ben Shapiro owns the Daily Wire.
Yes.
Which is one of the various sites that you can go if you want to get really boring, racist right-wing content. And
really
so
boring.
Ben Shapiro tried to sign.
Well, he wanted to buy
all
Steven
these
Crowder's
names.
platform.
Tried to buy Steven Crowder essentially
Like,
for
buy
like
his
3
show,
years.
Louder of Crowder. So he wanted Crowder, and he also wanted the show. They wanted to have it under the umbrella of the Daily Wire, and so they offered Steven Crowder like a deal where it was like $50 million for like a certain amount of time. Steven Crowder got all offended because he was like, well, if I say something, the contract says if I say something that gets me banned off of YouTube, I then owe them money. What the fuck's that?
No,
and I'm like,
if you say something that gets you banned off of YouTube, you make 20% less during the time that you're banned. 20% less.
And
when
so,
you're making 12 million a year.
Yeah.
And he was so offended by that. He was literally like, you're hiring me to be racist. Let me be racist.
And it's really weird. I don't really understand. That amount of money doesn't really process to me. I'm sort of like, is that a lot of money or is that too little money? It seems like it's too little money.
It's too much money, actually. Realistically, given how much money he brings in, because none of his videos are monetizable. Like, you can't monetize that.
True. I have no idea, to be
you
honest.
can't monetize it. He has a thing called the Mug Club, where if you subscribe, periodically you're sent a mug. Like, and he does like sponsorships for like those buckets of MREs. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't actually make. I mean, he makes a lot of money, but like he can't. That's why they're also angry at big tech, right? Yeah, but his mugs are lame and racist, and my mugs are beautiful and full of oat milk.
At the heart of the feud between Ben Shapiro and Steven Crowder, $50 million contract and YouTube's monetization policies. So I'm guessing, you're right. I'm guessing he can't monetize some videos, which means that the deal would be worth less. And he's like, I would have to change my content in order to get more monetized more. And I don't want to do that because I want to be racist.
What I think's pretty interesting, what it said to me was that 50 million for like 4 years is a ridiculous amount of money for the work he does.
Right.
He does like one 4-hour show a week, 2-hour show, short. He makes no fucking content. He does nothing, right? So,
give me 1 million. I'll do it for like 1 million for 4 years, and I'll do I'll do a 4-hour show every day.
Well, yeah, but like, would you make a racist show like Steven Crowder's racist show? No, you would not. Thus, there. So here's the thing: you need to get 6 million views, 6 million subscribers on YouTube by being racist, and then. But what I thought was interesting is that basically, where the fuck is this money coming from?
Yeah.
Whose money is that? Whose 50 million is this? It's not Ben Shapiro's 50 million. I think it's sketchy, is all I'm saying. I think that much like PragerU is just funded by that billionaire, whoever the fuck that guy is. So yeah, it's just billionaires shaping the conversation.
Crowder then explained that as part of the contract terms, if YouTube was to demonetize his channel, his payments would be cut until the channel was monetized again. For those unaware, YouTube shares advertising revenue with its creators who are accepted into the partner program. If a creator breaks YouTube policies, the company can demonetize a channel, and that creator won't be able to make money via YouTube ads for a period of time. If any of the major platforms issues a content strike, such as that Crowder cannot monetize on such a platform, the fee will be reduced by 25%.
There you
dude,
go.
what the fuck?
Yeah, he's
So
just a
you're
baby.
complaining that you're not going to get... Oh my god, dude, that's so
but
bad.
It's more just ego.
4.25 million rather than 5? Oh, what? No, 40 million. Dude, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, he turned around and asked for like 120 million, and they said no. But yeah, it's ridiculous. I wish it was Kanye's money. so that he could be wasting it. But I don't even think Kenya's got any money left.
I have no idea. It's honestly, what the
It's
fuck?
amazing how quickly you can stop being a billionaire.
It is very.
These people, they're always saying, like, don't eat avocado toast. You better work. Oh, you're getting too many lattes. Right? And then they literally don't have an income for like 6 minutes. And they're like, I'm bankrupt, by the way. And I'm like,
Woozy.
Stop being the worst. Not you, Woozy, though. You're great. Yo, Lego Marvel's Avengers. That sounds like a banger.
So, but putting aside the infighting, there are some big takeaways here. First of all, the obvious. I'm reading from Mashable. A right-wing YouTuber received a $50 million offer to keep creating the same content he was already making. There's clearly big money in conservative media, bigger than many probably realize. To compare, CNN's Anderson Cooper reportedly receives a $12 million yearly salary.
That's what I'm saying. Who is paying?
The Daily Wire's offer to Crowder, which he turned down, is more than that. However, it should be noted that Crowder likely turned it down because he thinks he can make more than that. The whole reason Crowder aired his grievances is to plug a new website he launched, Stop Big Coin, which is Stop Big Con. Sorry, I always assume everything's crypto now. Which is simply a call to action to join his email list, meaning his whole blow up has been a way for Crowder to build out a large and highly lucrative subscriber base. It's also worth noting that the Daily Wire's terms regarding YouTube monetization makes sense if you keep in mind that the contract involves Steven Crowder. The YouTuber has been demonetized and suspended again and again on the platform for breaking YouTube's content policies. In fact, there have been times where Crowder has come close to losing his YouTube channel altogether based on his consistent policy violations.
Well, she fucking would!
Since the Daily Wire was going to give Crowder complete editorial control, these terms can be viewed as a sensible insurance policy. And finally, one more thing to focus on here is the admission from conservative media that for all their complaints about big tech boogeyman, big tech treats them quite well. Crowder's entire career is built off YouTube. The Daily Wire was ready to reduce Crowder's pay by millions if he was suspended from big tech platforms like YouTube. Crowder was able to turn all this down because of his large following on big tech platforms. If big tech is supposed to misdeeds against these creators, censoring and deplatforming and shadow banning, and generally targeting these conservative figures with tyranny are so terrible, is it not balanced by the fact that big tech also gives people like Crowder huge soapboxes worth $50 million contracts? Many people know the online right-wing media sphere drums these controversies up for clicks and cash. It's nice to hear them so openly admit it.
That's the thing, is at the end of the day, they, in my opinion, like to argue and say, yeah, shout out to Mashable, that's a great article. But they like to say, oh my God, we're being suppressed while having some of the biggest platforms going. They're like, I'm being suppressed while being one of the most subscribed YouTubers. I'm being held back while being offered millions and millions and millions of pounds, right?
Wild,
it's a fucking lie. They're just lying because we all want to turn around and should turn around and say, hey, stop. Stop pushing the right-wing content creators who are peddling lies. Just fucking actual lies. It's not even like, oh, I don't agree with your opinion. They will lie to your face repeatedly. They will lie to everybody's face to collect up all of the idiots who are willing to listen to them and then turn around and monetize those idiots. And the rest of us are having to try and do ending disinformation campaigns, which YouTube could do but doesn't want to,
that is honestly,
which TikTok could do but doesn't want to, and then we're being told, oh, they're upset because they're being suppressed.
Well, that's one of the really frustrating things about being a leftist is that
literally
you have to spend so much of your time discounting all the bullshit and lies that the right spew up, that you never actually get to talk about what you want to talk about.
Literally, you never get to talk about actually what should be done because you spend your whole time going, no, that's untrue, that's a lie.
That pizza parlor doesn't even have a basement.
Yeah,
you know
literally.
What I mean? So you have to spend your entire fucking day putting out all these
fires that shouldn't even exist. Don't suppress me!
Give me $50 million though. But you have to spend your entire time being like, and honestly, most of these people just lap it up. The number of people that are convinced that that Joe Biden has something to do with the war in Ukraine or all this sort of shit. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? why am I spending all of my time putting out these fires that you've started? You're going around committing arson. Everyone's looking at me being like, well, why are there so many fires then? And I'm like, because you made them. They're not even real. You're putting stickers of fires up everywhere.
Being like, looks like a fire, doesn't it?
And it's like, and I'm having to go around peeling off these stickers of everything, being like, the
literally.
fire's not real. There's nothing there. I don't have actually any time to talk about the
Things I like talking about, which is basically why I'm so fat. Why am I so fat? Why?
I really wish I could talk about the things I want to talk about, chat, because they're important.
Yes.
You know what? Universal basic income never gets talked about. It's one of my favourite things.
It's solid. It's not great, but it's better.
UBI is pretty alright.
No!
It's a great stepping stone.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
a
start.
fantastic
I
stepping
need
stone.
more! It's not enough. Why do you get to decide what my minimum income is? Who are you?
I'm not like a lot of left-wing people. I'm a bit more pragmatic. I'm a bit like more sort of like, let's get it done in steps. Let's just start moving in the direction.
Yeah, they're just going to give you the tiniest crumb.
I know.
You can't be under capitalism and wait for people to give you money. They're not going to give you enough money.
True.
Motherfuckers. Ooh. Two good newses. One.
That motherfuckers was good.
Motherfuckers. No, two things. One, Carol Vorderman is
Based. Yes!
Carol Vorderman.
For everyone who used to...
Let me smooch you.
Mwah, everyone who used to...
think she was fit back in the day. Good news. Carol is based. This is only for the Brits.
Nice.
If you're not a Brit, you don't know what I'm talking about, but it doesn't matter. She's literally been going DEFCON 5 or whatever
DEFCON 5.
on the Tory party. I retweeted one of them. I was really scared because she's a woman of a certain age that she might be anti-trans,
Yeah,
but
there is
she's
a
not
chance.
flagged as anti-trans. And I mean, I don't know how old she is, but she would still get it.
Chat.
Carol
Vorderman, famous
If she wanted it.
famous in the UK. This lady,
Famous mathematician.
famous mathematician. How old would you say? Would you say 62? You'd be right. 62 years old.
What a slay.
Happily.
Yeah.
Like, my face would be her chair for hours. Anyway.
If she wanted to. But yeah, no, apparently she's also a pilot,
Really?
which is cool. Look at her flying this plane.
Oh, wow.
She's flying some big ass plane. Also, she is doing a van life thing. She literally said, love my life. And I love that for her.
Awesome.
So I'm already planning my lesbianation of Carol Vorderman. Yeah, if Carol's down, I'm down, is all I'm saying. So look, I love that for her. We love everyone who is out there actually living their life with some fucking joy in it. And she's shitting all over the Tories. Joy upon joy. Secondly,
I need to save some money and find out which plastic surgeon she goes to, because I want whatever. Not the same surgery.
Give me
but
the
like-
Carol. Fred comes in with some massive. Yeah, she was on Countdown. It's just.
You
It was
used to
just.
fancy her. You still do. Sub. I'm telling you, you still do. You still
used to
fancy
fancy her, but you still do. Never heard the term based before, but yeah, she went full on about the Tories. Indeed. And it made me very happy.
Yeah, based is like internet lingo for like
Ooh.
good opinions.
Rachel Riley. No, babe. No, babe. No.
Rachel Riley.
We're
is
not
that-
into Rachel
I don't know who that
Riley.
is.
She's lame. She has bad opinions. She doesn't like Jeremy Corbyn. She was spreading the whole Jeremy Corbyn is anti-Semitic lie.
Oh, come on.
She was doing the whole jam. We do not have a boner for Rachel Riley.
Rachel.
Even like not
Riley.
even as a friend, not even as a person.
I have no idea who this is.
She's the new Countdown woman.
Oh, and she's anti-trans.
Yeah. She's a turf. She's a dick. She sucks. 0 out of 10 for Rachel Riley.
She's not even nearly as attractive.
No.
Not that that
Even
matters.
now.
Not that that matters.
Yeah, but if it's a battle of the Titans, she loses in every area. Hey, Spooses?
Spooses.
Spooses.
Neutrino, welcome to the Mug Life.
Welcome to the way of the Dragonflex.
I was going to point out that was
Woo!
Moose's 739th gifted sub.
Oh my god, this month is sponsored by Moose's.
7-Eleven.
You're a month.
Imagine we're sponsored by 7-Eleven. They don't exist in the UK.
No.
So that'd be weird. She's a massive Tory turfy Tory. Lame.
Boo. Anyway, we're
Burns.
not interested in her. She sucks and is trash.
Trash.
And we are not interested in trash. But do you know what else is good news? And I'm going to say this and then go get a glass of water so you can so chat. But on Sunday, Sophie and I went and watched a football match.
yeah.
And they were clearly getting some B-roll at the football match. Because I'm not a football person, but I support Sophie in her liking of football. And but also, I'm not a natural football goer. But I was having a good time, and so they were clearly trying to get some B-roll, and I was insistent that whenever they were doing B-roll, I would be dancing, and they just released the behind the scenes of the match.
Yeah.
Guess who's there dancing in the B-roll? It's me.
I want to show you this. All right, go get some water, Em.
Yeah.
Chat. This is amazing. This is perfect. This is. You've probably already seen her. You've already seen her, but right here, and then Sophie's here. I can tell who Sophie is. But look, Emily.
I'm bringing vibes, baby.
Emily giving it a little air fist. So Emily is now immortalized in Chelsea Women's FC. That's funny. Who this?
So yeah, I was literally like, because they were like, come on, like, hey, everyone give it a wave or whatever. And I was like, yeah. And Sophie was horrified. Sophie was just horrified.
The new Jedi game is arriving April 28th.
Nice.
We're looking forward to that. It's gonna be fun.
That'll be very, very fun. I greatly look forward to playing that.
Yeah,
that'd
the
be
Star
super
Wars
good.
games were fire, dude. They're so good.
Yes.
The specific the Ginger Jedi, Ginger Joe.
Ginger Joe.
But yeah, dude.
Oh wait, it got delayed to the 28th of April.
Oh, did it?
Oh, you
that's
son of a
fine.
bitch.
I'm willing to wait. That's fine.
Oh, sad.
Look, as long as they're not working the staff like 15 million times
They probably
harder.
still are, but hopefully not.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully not, right? Yeah, but yeah, dude, what a fucking weekend we had. Like, all this shit just happened. Like, fucking Atrioc being a massive fucking dick cheese. Like, fucking dude, what are you doing?
Mate, we haven't even touched on Mr. Beast, but I don't know if I want to give him more of my
I
time.
don't know. I don't even care. Like, people are like... So, okay,
Oh, you're touching on
I'm
Mr.
gonna touch on
Beast.
Mr. Beast.
He's touching Beast.
I'm going to touch the Beast, all right? Mr. Beast, Mr. Vanilla Man himself, Mr. My personality is blank because that's better for everyone. I'm so one of those physical game people. I want to play Dead Space, but Amazon postponed my delivery from launch day, and it just cancelled today. Don't they just give you a CD that just includes like a downloader now? Like,
Yeah, like a key.
like, yeah.
That is really annoying, though.
That is really annoying. But yeah, so Mr. Beast did a video where he paid for 1,000 people's surgery so they could see again. So there's probably a variety of surgeries. I think this is one particular one, which is like a 10-minute surgery. I think it was cataracts. I'm not sure.
Yeah, people were mentioning like cataracts,
actually haven't seen the
glaucoma,
video.
and something else. No, the minute I saw it, I was like, not for me. I don't watch Mr. Beast anyway, and I certainly don't watch those sorts of like charity porn videos, where they're like, I did this, I gave this homeless person $1,000, and I'm
So
like,
there's like this one guy on TikTok who I quite enjoy sometimes, who basically he helps out homeless people, right? And he uses the money he gets from people sending in money. He then makes backpacks and like, especially during the winter, he goes around and hands them out, and that's kind of okay, right? I don't mind that so much because his entire channel is kind of based around that.
yeah, but the whole idea is that you should just do that and not do it on camera because people aren't necessarily wanting to be on camera.
Now, doing it on camera is not. I don't really mind that as much. It's a little bit insipid.
I
but-
personally do, but I understand that other people like it. Like for me,
Sure.
I'm like,
No. I do understand why it puts a bad taste in people's mouths. I don't think that's the biggest takeaway from this entire situation, personally. It is a bit, how to put it? Mr. Beast isn't doing this purely out of a place of niceness, right? It's a marketing gimmick.
Yes.
He isn't being like, oh man, it really bothers me that 1,000 people are blind, because there's more than 1,000 people. He's not sitting there being like, woe is me, the plight of the cataracts. I'm gonna benevolently go out and cure 1,000 people's blind. It's a marketing thing. He doesn't really probably actually care that much. He's just gone. I mean, he might give a shit like a normal amount, but not enough to actually like put any of his own money towards it and anything like that. And he says stuff like, "Oh, the average Mr. Beast video loses like $1.5 million," and I'm like, "That's impossible. How does your YouTube channel even exist? How do you have a business? How do you pay your bills if you're losing 1.5 million?"
he's like, please buy more Feastables.
"Yeah, it's like Mr.
Purchase Beast Burger.
Yeah, like you're making your money, dude. Like that's not like pretend like you aren't making your money, right? Like you whatever." And so the thing that like really put a bad taste in my mouth, and it's like echoed by a lot of people, is that it's really fucked up that it takes a benevolent fucking millionaire to come swooping in, select 1,000 people at random, and give them. Because he was also giving away Teslas and stuff like that. And he gave one person $50,000 and like all that for their college and stuff like that. And I'm like, how many more blind people could you have cured if you didn't give away 50 grand to some random, like one of the.
And then people turn around and go, well, you buy things, you do things, you blah, 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 blah. And it's like, yeah, but don't position yourself as I'm here to help. But like only up to 1,000 people.
Yeah,
like 1,001 is too many.
The entire experience is engineered to give you feel good feelings, right? It's like everything is calculated. Everything is sort of like designed in a purposeful way. I'm really happy these people got the treatment they needed, and I'm really happy that 1,000 people can have been cured, for lack of a better word, of hard of sight or being blind. But it does feel a little weird that like it was a 10-minute surgery that cost apparently not a lot of money because Mr. Beast can do it 1,000 times. And like, for
people
instance,
did not have access to it.
The kid in the thumbnail isn't actually in the video.
Yeah.
So
the crying,
like
fake crying child in the thumbnail.
So he's got a kid here who's been photoshopped from probably like from Shutterstock or something like that. He's got a bandage around his head. They've given him red eyes and given him some Photoshop tears. Right? This kid isn't real. This kid isn't in the video. This is like a random image. They've got a picture of Mr. Beast and like Photoshop someone's hand in around it, and it's like I'm doing this for little fucking Timmy, and like but he's not even in the video. The entire thing is really, it comes off like not the way. It's hard because like I am happy the people got help, but it feels really fucking dystopian that like you have to do a song and dance, and you have to be like what happened to the 1,001 person? Like where was the cutoff?
And Mr. Beast has seen the criticism, and he tweeted out and said, I can actually show you guys if you want to see it. Said, Twitter, rich people should help others with their money. Me, okay, I'll use my money to help people. And I promise to give all my money away before I die, every single penny. And I'm like, people say shit all the time. Like, whatever, like, great, okay, go for it. Yeah. How close are you to death, mate? Pretty far. So give away my money is like, you decide where it goes. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, Twitter, Mr. Beast bad. So Mr. Beast is like, at the end of the day, woe is me. My video within like the first couple of days has already got 50 million views, but like, woe is me. So then I kind of quote tweeted this because it's really cringe to be feeling sorry for yourself, in my opinion. And I just said,
it's professional victim behavior.
I think what Mr. Beast doesn't realise is when you make a video clearly displaying some of the darkest ills of society, i.e. one rich man can just decide to resolve 1,000 people's blindness for content, some people watching it are going to be horrified. Yeah. And that is really how I felt about it, right? Like, I think that I did see from a friend of mine, Steve, blind gamer Steve, that he personally, as a blind person, watched the video and didn't feel like it was taking advantage of those people or presenting it like disability porn, where it's like, you're so brave, and it's like, dude, I'm just trying to live, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't opt in to a more difficult life, and actually, if the world was a bit nicer, this life wouldn't need to be as difficult as it is. But blind gamer Steve.
He's a friend of the stream. He's a streamer himself.
You can follow him on Twitter if you'd like to.
He's a good lad.
On that subject, I will obviously defer to him because I am not a disabled person and I cannot speak on blindness. So that was good that it was shot in that way. But I do think that the thing that has really upset people is purely that he has just really accidentally shone up a mirror on how fucking deeply diabolical the world is. We're more worried about whether we're overtaxing rich people, and poor people are blind. Are literally blind in America. And I'm not gonna lie, I know this is bad, but before I saw the video, I made the assumption that he would be paying for surgeries in countries where those surgeries would be inaccessible or unaffordable. We've done a charity stream in the past for a charity called Watsy.
Watsy's good.
And I love Watsy, and I donate to them every single month and have done for years now. And what Watsy do is basically crowdfund for individual surgeries for people who live in countries where those surgeries are not affordable, right? So, like, I've definitely helped with a bunch of eye surgeries in the past where my donation has gone towards, like, an old lady in Cambodia who has cataracts, and they mostly focus in on surgeries that are, like, 1 or 2 procedures that would, like, significantly improve somebody's life. So I thought that he would be doing something like that.
Makes
and
sense.
I think that obviously, like, why would people in Cambodia be poor? You know, and there are going to be a lot of reasons that go back to capitalism or imperialism or whatever. But at the end of the day, the country does not have the money for those processes right now. Whereas America does have the money. America has the money for every single American to live in a fucking fancy house with a nice car, right? The money is there. It's just not available.
There's no pretending. That is the case. Like, America has the ability, the money, to literally give everyone, like, the American dream, to make everyone happy, to give everyone a house.
A car in every driveway and a chicken in every pot, you know?
And free therapy to everyone, because America's got a bad mental health issue. And
like, the money is there, but
they
it's just
choose not to.
Yes.
It's a choice. And you've got, like, billionaires on the news saying that they found out about, like, what was it, like, unemployment or poverty is up, like, the highest ever been, and they're like, this is great news. It means that people are going to strive even harder to get out of poverty. And it's like, oh my god, I want to die.
Well, I mean, yeah, and I also think that in the post-COVID era, knowing that COVID was the time where the most money has ever left poor people to billionaires, like, that's the hugest, like, shift in wealth ever. It's really dark, because even if you're an average person who isn't, like, super political, knowing that these incredibly rich people are getting richer and richer and richer, and they're never spending this money, they're not using it. It's not even like they're just living extravagant lives with it. Like, I'm not angry about your extravagant life. I mean, I think it's wasteful and stupid, but the issue is people just sit there on just countries worth of money just so that they can say they have it.
Yeah.
You know?
And so, like, Mr. Beast taking it personally is really dumb.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like, I mean, it's shocking to me that someone like Mr. Beast can still have, like, that level of immaturity, where it's sort of like people, like, so, and, like, it's, for one, like, you made a video, the entire point of the video was for people to be sort of like, oh my god, that's so nice, oh my god. But, like, you know, at the end of the day, that's what it's engineered to do, right? It's a bit like, it doesn't matter. But, like, the idea of Mr. Beast is such a boring dystopia. This idea that, like, this really depressing idea that the only way you get healthcare is if someone films you for it. You know what I mean? Like, and then, like, takes all the credit for it. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. It's like,
and everyone runs around and is like, but he gave the money. And I'm like, yeah, to make the video.
Yeah, but where did the money come from? It's all advert money, you know what I mean? It's like, he wasn't going to get the money anyway. Do you know what I mean? The money comes from the video.
Yeah.
Like, they are, I mean, these people should all get paid as well. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
They're all featured.
But they're getting, like, free healthcare. And it's like, dude, it's yeah. But trickle down really works. Arseless trust.
Yeah, literally. And I just think the whole thing. And then he turns around and is like, oh, boo-hoo, I feel bad for myself because people are criticizing me. And I'm like, dude, didn't you just fly to Antarctica? He flew to Antarctica with his boys to go up a mountain and name it Shopify Mountain. Like, dude, it's not like every single day you're
that
out
entire
here.
trip came out of his pocket chat. He wasn't sponsored. Oh, wait.
Thanks to Shopify for getting me up the fucking mountain.
It's just
like, most people would love an experience like that anyway. Like, people would love to be able to safely traverse the South Pole and say they've been there. And, like, people like doing things like that and can't, you know?
The answer's
Hey! Like I just announced 98 months a week ago, but yay, 98 months.
Lance, thank you so much. You're a legend.
I also hate the current dystopian trend of GoFundMe medical expenses in the US for people who actually get medical care. It's a fixable problem in the USA. Yeah, it's, you know.
That's the thing, is, like, the America, which is a company that has spent the last 100 years pillaging other countries, has spent the last 100 years deciding, like, people were complaining because somebody posted a picture of the Prime Minister and the VP of Chile, and they were young, right? And so people were like, wow, look, you can elect non-80-year-olds.
Yes,
and someone was like, oh, Chile has the same problems as America, blah, 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 blah. And everyone was like, why do you think Chile has the same problems? America has invaded Chile and changed their leadership multiple times. Like, so, like, there are all these issues, but the country who's done all of this, still the people who live there don't get healthcare.
No.
That's crazy, and it's like the whole system is fucked.
Yeah.
But when you look, that even like the people in the best position are still being trampled within their own country. It's like vile.
It is one of those things where who's the billionaire who just made affordable health insurance for people and has actually done really good things? Marco Rubio. Marco Rubio should get way more credit than Mr. Beast should ever get, because he set up a healthcare plan. I forget what it's called.
Mark
Sorry.
Cuban.
Mark Cuban. Thank you.
I was going to
Sorry.
say, I made a face when you said that, and I was like, I don't think it's him. I think he sucks.
Oh, does he?
But then I didn't want to say it because I
Okay.
was like, oh, I could be wrong.
Wait, who's Marco Rubio? Marco Rubio. Who's this?
He's all red.
Oh no, this. Yeah, no, fuck that guy. Marco Rubio can literally.
He's a right-wing politician.
Yeah,
I did think that.
I
I,
hope
don't know if you could see me go like,
I hope every bad thing can ever happen to Marco Rubio. I hope he gets every unfortunate. I hope he treads on a Lego piece every day.
you know that thing that happened to oh shit, what's his name? Who's the Hollywood predator who went to prison?
Which one?
The one who went to prison.
The director.
Yeah.
Or the producer, whatever his name
Yeah.
is. Big fat guy.
Who had the Zimmer frame?
Has a Zimmer frame. Has a fucking disfigured penis.
Harvey Weinstein. I was going to say, I hope whatever happened to Harvey Weinstein's penis gets Marco Rubio too, because you do not want to look up what that thing is like, but it's messed up.
Stop
look it up.
Googling. Stop Googling.
He got some fucking... Dude, that was a smiting. He got smote. Anyway.
So yeah.
Mark Cuban.
Mark Cuban, cost plus drug company, nabbed its first health plan partner, Capital Blue Cross. So basically, he's done a really cool thing where he's actually got, like, he's where is it? Where's the actual thing? I wanted it currently offers approximately 350 unique generic prescription drugs that it says reflects manufacturer prices plus a 15% fee. So he's still making money, but they're using generic pills. But most insurance people in America, most insurance companies don't use the generic ones, use the ones that their fucking mate from college fucking made, where they charge 200% for a named pill for no reason. And like, you know, now people have got really affordable. Generic drugs are 85% less expensive. I forget which one it was, like a really like important drug. Maybe it was like diabetes or something like that. I can't remember. But it was like awesome. And I was like, dude, this is actually like
making waves, doing things.
yeah, and he's
You know what
still
I mean?
he's still making money. It's like the cost of the medicine plus 15%.
But that's the thing, is there's always a fear of making your content political. So rather than saying, I took the money that I had and I petitioned this state to... I took all the money I would have invested in this video. I petitioned this state to make sure that was a procedure that was covered for everybody in Medicare. And do you know what? We've made a difference, and loads of people now have access to that for the future. Instead of that, which is too political, you turn around and just go, I just paid for some people. Don't ask why they couldn't afford it, though.
Blue says, I use Cost Plus Pharmacy. It saved me $700 a month. A month.
That's insane.
Like, never say Mr. Beast's name in front of me ever again. I only want to hear Mark Cuban.
Yes.
Who probably isn't even that nice a guy.
No.
I have no idea. He might be a lovely person.
Yeah.
But, like, he's still a billionaire. But he's like, doing a bit. He's doing something.
Yes. And at the end of the day, if the outcome is you are saving $700 on medicine you need, that's not a fucking joke.
No wonder you're a tier 2 sub.
Well, I remember. Yeah, let's go. No, I remember back in years ago when my mum got diagnosed with breast cancer, and I was streaming at the time, and I made eventually we hadn't been streaming for a bit, and I made a video and said, "Oh, this has happened," blah blah blah. But a bunch of people were like, "Right, where are you crowdfunding? Where's the fundraiser for your mum?" I was like, she doesn't need any fundraising. She's
Not doing
fine.
that.
Like, and they were like, "Oh, why?" And I was like, "I mean, she's fine. She's got a house that she lives in. Her life is comfortable.
She's going to the hospital for treatment.
She's going to hospital for treatment. She can take time off work.
She can afford the
treatment's free. I mean,
can afford
other
the
than
car parking.
other than car parking, it's pretty.
Yeah.
You know, obviously it sucks. And I did say, like, well, at the end of it, maybe if she wanted to like go on a little holiday or something, that might be something we could raise the funds for. But at the end of the day, it's not necessary.
No, and
I felt really bad that
she also has the money to.
Yeah, she
go on
was
holiday.
okay.
Yeah.
Like, she was fine. I don't know.
That's one of the things where it was something me and you could have done out of our pocket, but there was
Well,
really.
that's what I said. Like, we
there was
could have gone.
there was no need for us to be like, hey, everyone.
Yeah,
you know?
band
Like,
together for my mum. Like,
we sent her to Spain.
Yeah. Here you go. 5 days at an all-inclusive in Spain.
Hey.
Have fun. But
Best
you know
fish
what I
and
mean?
chips.
Yeah. It wouldn't have been like a glamorous trip,
No.
but it would have been fine and fun. And like that was the thing. One-way ticket, swim back.
One-way
It's good for you, babes. Exercise. But yeah, no, it was one of those things where I felt really bad because I was like, no, I don't need that, and I don't need any money, and it's fine. Like, this is an emotional issue, not a financial one, you know?
Yeah, I feel like the thing with like a lot of Americans, not all Americans, but a lot of Americans, is that they are very American-centric, and I don't understand that the world doesn't operate the same everywhere.
I thought it was really sweet of people. I thought it was
no, it was
really
lovely.
kind.
It was
and
lovely.
it did make me kind of just...
But it's also
it just
quite
gave me that,
depressing.
like, oh...
Yeah.
Like, I thought the sad bit of my story was, oh, my mum has cancer. But the sad bit of my story was, oh, people think that she won't be able to get treatment.
Because
Fuck.
America.
Yeah, and I was like, no. It got diagnosed really quickly. Her treatment was perfect. She never even needed chemo. She just
No.
had radiotherapy.
Didn't lose any hair.
Which wasn't fun. It was not comfortable, and she
No.
had to go on a bunch of pills afterwards. But, like,
But she also didn't like sacrifice much quality of life.
no.
She was actually having a...
No, she had to go. Well, actually, she had to go to the fucking hospital every day for radiotherapy for like 6 weeks. Do you know how many times my dad went with her? Once.
Didn't complain the entire time.
Whinged. Piece of shit.
We went more.
Yeah, we went more. And we took her to get her biopsies. Because that's the rough, mate. Biopsies at every possible angle. Not cute. Not fun.
Yeah, the few times your mum's had like issues, and I've been there for her more than
Yes.
my dad was there for her.
Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fred's like, oh, you must feel really bad about that. And my mum's like, I do, and breaks down. And I'm
her
like,
bottom lip starts going, and
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you want a hug?
yeah. Yeah. Don't start me on him. He's a piece of shit, mate. He's a fucking piece of shit.
But yeah, I'm really like. It's
been a hell of a week.
The whole thing with Mr. Beast, in summary, is that holy shit, America, get your shit together. If this is a 10-minute surgery, you should have like a little clinic somewhere where people just walk in and get the surgery done.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna make your money back from these people being able to fucking go back to work and shit like that. Not that blind people can't work, but like, there are definitely gonna be more job options.
A lot of blind people are unemployed, and
Yeah.
it's really hard because disability is so incredibly hard to live off. It's just misery
You're
on
telling me
misery
you
on
couldn't
misery.
find a few doctors who'd volunteer their time too.
Yeah.
Like, you would. Like, I don't know. America is like, the thing is, I don't want people to feel like I'm like shitting on America. I mean, I am.
But it's not.
I'm
like,
not shitting on the people. Yeah.
Well, it's also like it's not like I'm specifically shitting on Mr. Beast. I just think he needs to realize that when you show people a mirror of this shit, they're gonna go you know,
mean,
because
yeah,
it's fucked.
I think I said something in reply to you, which was like, when you shine a light on. I replied to Emily saying, also, I think it's fair to be horrified that rich people get to pick and choose who has vision. The idea of Mr. Beast such a capitalist dystopia, it feels like an 80s Arnie's film. I also said, and if you shine a light on the horrors of American healthcare, you got to expect people to be horrified.
Yeah.
So if you show someone something that's horrifying, they're going to be horrified.
They're gonna be like, oh, Jesus, this is the worst.
Yeah,
And it really is.
it's awful, man. You shouldn't just... It was preventable. It's fucking curable. It's fucking easy. It's 10 minutes. 10 minutes!
Someone's had a baby, which is nice for them. But it has the most insane name I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, God, what is it?
So, it's...
Oh, my God!
Oh, no! So, there is a woman called Molly May, who I believe was on Love Island, perhaps. And
What's worse than Monty Johnson?
there is a man called...
Paranoia.
10 minutes.
22
I have
months.
sat on
Thank
the
you, bro.
toilet for longer, oh shit.
Yeah. I've sat on a lot of toilet longer
Yeah!
than that.
Sorry, I was just trying to put that together. I was like, how many months subbed? What? That's more than 10 minutes. And I was like, oh, Jonticular. So Molly May and Tommy Fury, not Rage. Tommy Rage is from Two Angry Gamers. Tommy Fury have had a child called Bambi Fury. Why?
Bambi Fury.
Why would you call your child Bambi Fury? I mean,
God.
Bambi Fury. No. Bambi. Fury. Should have named it Nick or Mick.
What, McFlurry?
No, Nick Fury, right? Bambi 2, Furious.
Dude, what the
Dude,
fuck,
there's no
bro?
way his real name is Tommy Fury either.
You've already got a deed poll.
You're trying to make that your family name, Fury? It sounds so bad.
It sounds like... it sounds like the...
See? That's consensual, babes. That's consent, baby! And vibes. Oh my god, Fury, but it's spelled Fury.
Like Vietnamese food. Oh my god, dude.
God.
Anyway, we I guess we've been streaming for 3 hours. We have our landlord coming over tomorrow, plus the floor repairman. And so
At 8 o'clock in the morning.
8 o'clock in the morning, and we don't usually wake up until midday, so that's hell. So whilst I would love, honestly, I would love nothing more right now than to fucking play some video games with you guys and just fucking have a laugh after talking about all this shit. We're gonna have to like ditch. Stay up till 8? No, I don't do that. I'm not one of those. There are a lot of streamers who snort the flower to stay awake to do their 24-hour streams. I have high blood pressure. I can't do that.
But the floor is finally getting repaired, and that also means. Oh, so you don't have the money? No, it's bad for you, babes.
I don't have the money. I got 711 subs. I ain't. That's not cocaine money.
But we'll be doing some Valheim tomorrow. We have set all the world to rights, and I will tell you what happens to the floor. Also, hopefully on Thursday we'll have a cooking stream where we'll be making bao buns. And you know what, Fred? I'm going to say something. I think you should make them. I think the true test of HelloFresh and its recipes is if you can read the instructions and then perform them.
Does it has pictures?
Does it have pictures? You are literate. I would like to remind you that you're literate.
I don't like to be though. It's my worst trait. Just put some chicken and chips in the oven. Got a film recommendation to watch whilst I eat.
Ooh!
Have you caught up with The Last of Us?
Oh my god, we didn't discuss the last episode of Last of Us. Right, Last of Us.
Tears.
Puss in Boots, the new one.
Oh, the new Puss in
Everyone
Boots.
really likes that.
What else is out right now? Apparently Megan's very good.
Look, watch the episode. It's so good.
Watch it. It's great. We didn't say any spoilers. Just watch it.
It's beautiful.
The Menu apparently is very good.
Yes.
What else is out?
Who's Jack? Megan is very funny. I've heard from Sophie. She had a good laugh with it.
Hey, where's my key?
Don't wait for The Last of Us and binge it, because I'm going to tell you something.
Don't do it.
The episodes are designed to end where they end. They don't have stupid cliffhangers.
No.
They just happen. It's a story and it happens. You're
So
watching The Last of Us after the stream? Oh, chat. I need to make like a spoiler area in Discord so we can all talk about it.
So I've got a few movies that I've written down that I thought were good that we could watch, that me and Emily could watch. So if you guys want to copy this list, it's fine. I've actually got some movies in here that we've already watched that I haven't ticked off yet. But Villain. Remember the Titans, because I was like, that's an oldie. I remember watching that ages ago and being like, Hidden Figures. Scarface. Never seen Scarface. Memories of a Murder. Dress is apparently good.
What's Dress?
Dress. Man, that was a fucking dress that came up there. Holy shit. Dress is...
Is it called The Dress?
I'm not sure if it's called The Dress.
I think you
it
just made
might
it up.
be.
Oh, The Dress.
Is a Polish graduation short... I don't know. Maybe it's a dress.
Maybe ignore that one.
3,000 Years of Longing.
Yeah, I want to watch that.
It's got Tilda Swinton in it.
And I like anything with a genie in it.
And if you call with subtitles, chat, The Gangster, The Cop, The Devil. It's a Korean film.
Looks lit.
Yeah, it's actually fire. I'm not gonna lie, it looks fire anyway. So yes, those are some films.
Sophie did make us food from the Sopranos cookbook, and it was delicious.
It's actually very good.
I haven't seen Glass Onion. No. Yes. Also the Andor series is apparently super good.
Andor, yeah. Apparently
Dude, my makeup is so slaying today. I'm
you've
so
done
annoyed.
a really good job.
I wish I could do a long stream today. Because tomorrow I'm going to come back looking like a piece of shit.
Piece of shit. Also, I just want to... a big lols in chat. Maybe even an Omega lol. OTK have made Emaru. She's now a co-owner. And also, they've got another woman on it now called Extra Emily. So OTK have gone, oh shit. There's too many scandals. We need some women.
We need some women.
We need some women to pad this org out. Otherwise, we're gonna get
Everybody keeps leaving and hating it. And the one black guy we had left, because he was like, I don't want to be your token black guy.
And the guy who founded it, fucking was like covering up some fucking sexual assault. Oh my god, it's so funny.
Yeah, just dodge that.
Where are you
one.
sharing a list? I haven't shared it anywhere. I just read it out. But I'll put it in the movies part of Discord.
Very long engagement. I feel like I watched this. When did this come out? I feel like I've seen it. I don't know. 2004. I was very young. Perhaps I shall. I'm not scared of a subtitle.
But yeah, the gangster, the devil, and the cop. It looks like a pretty like straightforward film, but it also looks fire. I'm not gonna lie, it looks so good. So I want to watch that. And yeah, chat. That's gonna be it for me and Emily.
Yeah.
Because I got to take the bins down. I got to fucking Hoover. I
got to make burgers.
Clean the
Now,
fucking kitchen.
To let you all know, I will make sure that I post some nice pictures of the burgers. I'm sure none of you will be shocked at the burgers. I'm sure will look great. Because burgers are pretty simple. But I will be making our first HelloFresh meal. So I will try and put a little bit of that on the Instagram story. And I will try and tweet out a picture so that you guys can see it. If you have used our link, I appreciate you a ton. Get 50% off your first box. And also, the call to action, sub to Fremily Clips. If you like videos nearly every day from Fred and I talking about loads of different topics, we've been doing the thing.
Been grand.
More content coming.
Yeah,
3
also,
hours went too quick. I wish tomorrow will be a longer stream.
We're gonna do a longer stream tomorrow.
Assuming a man's not digging up our floor.
Well, I mean, usually he'll finish around 4 or 5, so we'll be live around then. I want to start doing like slightly longer streams going forward because we've been doing lots of like 3-hour streams recently, and I'm like, do you know what? We're getting into spring now. I'm starting to feel. I've been feeling a little bit sad recently, and I feel like I feel better when I'm around you guys. So we're gonna try and maybe aim for like try and like double the 3, maybe like 5 or 6 hours.
5 hours is good.
Yeah.
6 hours is also fun, but 5 is good. Anyway, chat. See you tomorrow.
Ciao, ciao.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.